Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Going in hard. Just opened up, so our opponent, of course, will have not done anything. Be very surprised if he did. But a little bit harder of an opponent than last time. So this time we got a JMK, we got a Lord Vader, SLKR, and a Sith Eternal. So if he's, you know, a normal person, he's going to put these two on defense and these two on offense. But I'm guessing we're going to see something more like Lord Vader and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on defense. I didn't check him beforehand, besides just looking at his account here. Capital ships, he does have Executor and Profundity. We do have a counter for both of those, especially a low star Profundity. We should be able to pull it off no problem. So we should be good, I'm hoping. So we will jump in. Next, yes, we do have someone doing the timings. I Don't Whale volunteered for today's stream. Xanatold, hello, Rabid Beaver, my former GAC opponent. Good luck to you. Hope your Sidious solo works out. Thanks, Xanatold. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. But yeah, here's to hoping. So I do want to do a quick test. Caleb, also welcome. I do want to do a quick test with you guys. I've fiddled with some settings, and I think I have my latency a little bit less at this point, so that way I can interact with you guys a little easier in chat. Had to fiddle with some settings. I think I figured it out. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to say now, and then as soon as I say now, I want one of you guys to message in chat as fast as you can, and I just want to see what the chat latency is looking like for today. So I'll go 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, ready? You guys ready? Are you on top of things? Hopefully so. So 3, 2, 1 now. Impressive. Okay, yeah, that is like a 3-second delay tops. Like, that is so much better, because before I was getting like a 20 to 30 second delay. That one setting change, it's made it so it's like a 2-3 second delay. That's awesome. That's going to be so nice, because I do like interacting with you guys, and I want to be able to interact with you guys. So that's going to be very, very nice. Griffin, next, if you want to do it, you can do roster reviews, because I'll probably won't stick around for that long. Oh, okay, you're talking to Nex. Yep. That is awesome. Okay. Wow, are we seeing no GLs? I don't trust this. No GLs at all? There has to be something hidden in the back wall. There's no way there's not. Also, a Piet lead? Wild. Yeah, GLs are in the back. That'd be my guess. Oh, that's good, Griffin. I'm glad. Hey, E-Man, welcome, welcome. Okay, so hiding the GLs in the back. We're not gonna cheat, and we're not gonna go look at his back wall. We'll go through this normally. Not much, Nova. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got Caleb in chat. Although I gotta say, we got people popping in chat, but our members are sleeping on it. Where are our General Kenobis? Come on. Hey, Shush, welcome. It's been a while. Okay, so I usually use CLS on him because I don't bring my General Grievous on offense lately. This is usually Bounty Hunters or Darth Revan. I'd rather use Bounty Hunters because Darth Revan's kind of important. We can Imperial Trooper this, although I'd rather save my Imperial Troopers in case we gotta clean up a Lord Vader. This can basically be anything. And then that's a Vader solo. Like, that's an easy Vader solo. Getting the Beaver in HD. Welcome, Jared. Do we have a member that can get him the General Kenobi? Okay, I say we just jump in with Vader. Like, honestly, let's jump in with Vader, because we have Bane goes with Marauder when we're in 3v3, right? Yeah, Marauder. So we have someone to go with Bane. Thank you, Black Knight. Thank you, Nex, for coming in on that. You guys are awesome. Oh, and the lack of delay is so nice, just because people can get responses immediately. There's not like a 30-second delay. I'm loving this, guys. I'm loving this so much. Welcome, everyone. But we'll jump in this. Thought you wanted to use Bane as a solo. I mean, there's no point using Bane as solo. It turns off his kit. So, do you have any idea how you might or anyone might beat the Rey Holdocron? I did see a quick video that showed up on my feed. It seemed super expensive, though. But they were saying... they said they had 100% win rate using... let's see, it was Rebels... that and this right here. This was this is what they were saying would work. In general, though, the two GLs you want to use against it are Lord Vader. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's Lord Vader, JMK, and Leia are the three that can take it down fairly easily. But the rest have really low win rates against it. Also Malicos is a great option if you have Malicos. I can't remember what's on your account, Xanatold, but I remember you being close to where I'm at, so I don't think you have Malicos. But yeah, as for how I'll deal with it, I don't know. I might have to piecemeal it a couple times and figure it out that way. I'll have to do some more research. Yeah, dude, the Bekron's so broken. I'm kind of hoping we get a chance to use it. Okay, next, sure. Yeah, so the way that Bane works, Bane, going over what we were talking about, Caleb. So at the start of the battle, if there's only one other non-summon ally present and they are Sith, and then you get all of this stuff. And then if you don't have that fulfilled, where you have two Sith, you're just taking away like half of Darth Bane's kit. So it's better to use him in a duo, especially because in a duo he can take down every single team in the game, especially with the current Omicron or Datacron. No Seer or Ufu team. Xanatold, then I would do SLKR Malicos. Do that against Rey. I'm sure that'll work. You can quote me on that and yell at me if it doesn't work, but that should work. I'd do SLKR Malicos in a tank, probably, if I were you, or maybe SLKR Malicos in Watt. But I think that would work. I don't know what data there is, because that's a hard ask of a lot of people, but I feel like that would work. Okay, let's get our Vader solo in here. We have something in here for him. It's this one. Nope, not this one. Sorry. It's this one. Yeah, no problem, Xanatold. Good luck if you're going up against one. I haven't seen one yet, but yeah, I'm sure I will see one being in Kyber 3, and I'm going to probably go up to Kyber 2 here pretty soon with the Datacrons and Bane. Okay, I think this will be fine. You know, usually this isn't too bad of a battle when there's not full relics. So we'll hop in with our... let's use our song for this. Let's kick it off with The Last Day of the Republic.
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith? Hundreds of senators...
Yeah, like literally, I just threw on defense and I'm like, I'm gonna laugh and just watch people suffer. Wow, that was really confident of me not even checking the speeds. That was, whoa, that could have been real bad. I'm glad I remodded my Darth Vader, because he definitely would have been too slow right there. Oh, goodness.
Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Okay, layer on some more dots. Okay, we're doing solid. Yeah, we got no problems here. This is why you want a little bit of tenacity on a Geonosian Brute Alpha, is because you can end up just screwing yourself if you've got no tenacity. Because that bottom right one, I do highly suggest a tenacity, or at least, you know, speed tenacity as your sets. Something like that to prevent Vader solos a lot more, because they get a lot scarier if you have some tenacity on Geonosian Brute Alpha.
A regime that acquiesces to disorder. At this very moment, in a system far from here, the New Republic flies to the galaxy while secretly supporting...
Oh, I'm really bright. My skin is really light. That's right, because I was playing with my my light off. Let's see what it looks like with my light off. Hold on. That fix my lighting a bit. Make me look less pale. A little bit. I'll take that. Okay. I wish Omis were universal. I do too. Although Datacron's being turned off on Grand Arena, I agree with you. The problem is Grand Arena is what they're meant for. So.
Did you come back to say you forgive me? Save my soul. No.
Okay. What are we doing here? Let's throw CLS against this because we know we can waste CLS with 0 problems. Oh, nope, bad. Okay. Let's see. CLS. I'm not going to go digging. Where's Rebels? I feel like Datacrons are only bad for like top Kyber 1. Most people don't use them, and they are really helpful for punching up. It's true. If you know how to utilize Datacrons, you can punch up a ton, which is what I've done in a lot of different cases. Especially because a lot of the times in Grand Arena, if you're working hard on your Grand Arena teams, you can punch up into, let's say, Bronzium. So like, let's say you're in Carbonite and you're punching up to Bronzium with a Datacron because, you know, you got a Datacron for a team you have Relict. You can punch up into Bronzium using that Datacron, and then by the time that the Datacron phases out, you basically have the teams to stay in Bronzium permanently. And so Datacrons can push you kind of from one section to another really nicely, so... But when everyone spends to get the very best one, then it becomes who has the biggest wallet. Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about in Kyber 1, and I think as another reason why we should separate Kyber 1 and Kyber 2 into their own section. So, you know, take Kyber 5, 4, and 3, and put everyone that's in those 3 sections into Beskar right behind Kyber, and then make Kyber 5 through 1 another group ahead, and it'll just split up Kyber 1 and Kyber 2 into that, because Kyber 1 and Kyber 2 is so vastly different, and there's so many people spending. So, would you like the farm scrap upgrade, or would you like the remix farm scrap upgrade, Nex Reaper? Let's get a... this is a scary battle, so we're gonna give them our protection cron. Yeah, there's a remix. We played it on stream a couple days ago. Maybe you were gone for that. We'll play the remix version for you. Yeah, let's just, honestly, let's get rid of his stuff first. Okay, we just had a turn to him. Okay, we gotta hurry. Please, kill him. Finish him off. Oh, shiz. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh. Later on another blind. Okay, we're doing good. Recover some banners. Dang, we're not gonna get full banners, but it's fine. Still, 55, I'll take it. Oh. CLS versus Qui-Gon Jinn Cron. Yeah, it works fairly well. It can be a little scary though. So it's just I don't have a lot of uses for CLS and 3v3 with the 3PO and 3POC. It works. It's good. It's just not the most amazing thing. And so, you know. Dude, I haven't seen a Jedi Knight Revan on defense in literally forever. The mod wrench. Sorry, buddy. I wish I could make you a moderator. Ouch, madness. Was that you telling me that I have no friends? I am hurt. Sounds good, Rando. Welcome, welcome. You just put that team on defense. I put the Han Chewie with oh, what is his name? Someone remind me who his name is. Cash Spendar. That's his name. I put Cash Spendar on defense. And then I keep him for offense. I might switch him to defense once we get a couple, you know, couple more teams, hopefully. Fair, Madness. All of you are my friends. But I feel pretty called out that you just were like, oh yeah, it's rare that on a Friday night I'm not out with IRL friends. I'm like, ouch. Like, I had to build a community to have friends. I get it, okay? Hey, Danny Delight, welcome. Jay, welcome, welcome. Bringing Malchus with Sass and Marauder to try on defense. Sass. Oh, Sith Assassin. I've never seen sass before. I was like, bringing out Malgus with some sass. I'm like, okay. Oh, gosh. Put Dash with Hondo. That's fair, that's fair. If he makes you feel better, friends usually are just being nerds all night. Fair enough. Dude, I used to, on Saturdays, I used to have some college friends who, we'd all get together with our TVs, and we'd, do a LAN party playing Halo together. It was so much fun, but also kind of depressing because none of them were good. And so I really wanted to, like, go and have fun, but a lot of the times I was just, they would give me the garbage players and have me go against them. And so it was kind of not as fun as I wanted it to be. Yeah, I don't need real life friends. Exactly. Good point. Good point. Okay. Busy night. What are we gonna use against this? I haven't gone against one of these. Like, I know basically all of my teams can beat this, but I don't want to just overdo it. Like, I don't want to waste Imperial troopers on this by any means. What was the speeds again? 256. So this is actually how I used to mod Jedi Knight Revan before I switched him to speed mods. So he's 256. He gets a +5, right? Yeah, +5 for each. And so that is a +10 for himself, 20 and 30, right? Yeah, 30 extra speed. So, C-Bane duo, that is so much. Okay, so he's at 286. We could do this. This doesn't feel too overpowered. Like, this is like, you know, where else am I going to use this kind of thing? Here, we'll do some research real quick. Why not do some research with you guys? The members in Discord, I haven't had time. No, I've been really busy. I'm working like literally up until 7 minutes before stream. I've been really busy. Like, we'll actually show you something that I worked on today. So I don't know how many of you guys were here. Ooh, I can actually do this and probably get. Yeah, there we go. There's a little softer light. So I was working on some stuff because yesterday we had our stream. We got raided, and Joe Korea. I need to look up at Nucha's stream and see how he says his name and figure out if there's a right way to say his name. But he was super generous, donated 40 subs, as well as he did. He bought the Damn Best membership, which part of being the Damn Best is that you are permanently in the end screen of our streams. And so I took some time to kind of help show, so we're going to show off some of the work I did today, which is there is now a Damn Best section on our final screen with him in there. Additionally, I increased the length of our Damn Elite and Damn Contributions to be able to get more of you guys in here on here if we ever have that kind of thing happening again. So Korea. Okay, Joe Korea is literally the GOAT, and so had to work on that. Been working on some videos. I've got a member requested video that I'm doing today, and I plan on putting quite a bit of work into that. So I was recording up to like 7 minutes before the stream. So, but yeah, okay. So let's take a look at this. Like I don't know. I just don't want to waste a team against this because this is not a good defensive team. So we're looking at defensive units, and we're gonna go Jedi. Okay, my phone's getting in my way. Get out of here. Jedi Knight Revan, Jolie, Bastila, view battles. Yeah, so like everything works here, but like what do we want to use? That's the question. This is probably them not having enough speed. I think I'm just gonna use Darth Revan and call it a day. I don't wanna sleep on this. Oh yeah, Nex, yeah. How do you get on the right? It entirely depends on just who's the most recent members. And so it goes in order of the most recent, so. Inquisitors, yeah, no, my Inquisitors are all in defense. That's interesting that it's only a 50% win rate with them. Yeah, we're just gonna use Darth Revan. Dude, we're getting to 50 viewers. Hey, I'm down for 50 viewers. I've had it a couple times where it's just naturally 50 viewers, but it's only been twice so far, so. Yeah, I think Darth Revan is a good answer. I think we'll just use Darth Revan here. Let's double check the top and just make sure. Yeah, safe bet is the best bet when fighting Granary. You're not wrong. There are a few Correas, who basically fund all the content creators with massive drops of generosity. Yeah, Xanatold, I've seen him a couple times. The first time I encountered him, I want to say it was 3 years ago. No, not 3. 3 years ago was when I started. 2 years ago, when I first started watching Arnold. I saw the entire Correas all donate $600. It might have been less than 2 years ago, because it wasn't when I first started watching Arnold. It was during the stream that BT and Trip came out, because they came out as a double feature marquee event. And so it was during that stream they dropped $600 to Arnold, and I was like, bro, that is insane. Are they the same person? He's my long lost brother. Place my Darth Revan with a nasty Basti. Relegate Savage on defense. Dude, Savage is so good plug and play. I love the fact that he can go with anyone. You lose out a little bit of crit damage with Darth Revan, but like you throw it with Darth Revan, you immediately are getting a thing that can counter gas, and I love that. Okay, we were checking the top just to see if we had a seer. No seer. Do we have just a seer in general in this account? Because if they have a seer, I'm more likely to save my Darth Revan, because I like an easy answer to the unaligned force users. Okay, no seer. I'm fine with... Oh my gosh, that was painful. Did you guys see that Gear 12 Star Killer? It's probably Carlos Correa by day. Not a clue. Whoever he is, thank you for everything you do. I need to shoot him a message on Discord. Okay, Darth Revan here. I'm fine with that. Let's do it. All of the characters. Ah, there you go. Yeah, see, I don't follow baseball at all. Gain a buff. Protection up. Yeah, sure. Protection up is fine. If they don't have Seer, you can... I don't have a Gidme team. I have Padme. Gideon I have on defense, but I don't think I have the Zeta you need to pull off Gidme. So I don't really have a Gidme team. Okay, let's jump in. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose, guys. I almost didn't put on the song. Holy crap, how dare I?
Conquer, hero, villain, savior, conquer, hero, villain, savior, conquer, hero, villain. You're all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing. Master. Master. Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. Master. Master. Down you go!
Come on, Grace Banners. Heck yeah. Yeah, growing up in Alaska, there's nothing there. Like there's just a club team that was like when I got into I think middle school there was a club team. High school, non-existent. No, madness, that wasn't one-sided at all. Honestly, I misplayed it a little bit.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
They were decent, a plus 80 speed on Jedi Knight Revan. So like decent, usable is kind of the area that I would say his mods are at. Like let's check his ADRAD. His ADRAD is supposed to be yeah, okay, yeah. So all of his mods are usable. They're not good, they're usable. But we could have told you that this guy's account is usable when we saw Piet as a leader. Like the fact that we're seeing a Piet leader team.
Villain, savior, conqueror, hero, villain. You are all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing. Master.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely weak madness. You are not wrong. Okay, so ADRAD, we're using bounty hunters. Techno Union, or this is the way, guys. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. This is the way? Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's see if we can get him a emotional support cron, perhaps. Let's give him this. Okay, this is the way.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Okay, this counter hasn't screwed me over so far.
This is the way. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I would like to see the baby.
This is the way.
Okay, there we go. Malicos, Night Sister beat the Holdocron. Gonna need to figure out how to beat Jabba with that SLKRv for the back wall now, though. Oof. I mean, at least it worked getting you through the Holdocron, because the Holdocron is a nightmare. Like, I think the SLKR himself has only a 50% win rate. Just without Malicos, with 50% is not good. Let's get a stun out here. I said I want a stun, not you get a stun. Gosh, you jerk.
Hey, spit that out. I told you that was a bad idea.
Oh, let's finish her off.
Or I can bring you in cold. This is the way.
Perfect. Full 57 banners. Deploy the likes! Exactly, Project Martin. Thank you. I need to get a... I need to see if I can get some way to be able to get like an AI or something to say that. Would be hilarious. You're the best, Anatole. Okay, so we need another non... Oh. What do you guys think? Wampa? Like, Wampa seems pretty solid. Let's check this cron. Critically hit an enemy during their turn. The ally gains 10% stacking for only for 2 turns though. When it inflicts a debuff on enemy, they deal damage to the enemy for 2%, which isn't going to actually help them. 9% deflection isn't going to really help. Resistance won't help. Okay, so yeah. What do you guys think? Oh gosh. JML versus Ray is literally one of the worst matchups. I hope it's not a Holdocron. Hold on. You gotta see this, dude. If it's a Holdocron, you're screwed. Defense, Ray. We'll just go JTR and Holdo just in case you're in a lower format. Lead, JML, and then we'll add in the defending Datacron. It's the Holdocron. Like, you have an 8% win rate. Like, that's not good, dude. It's not Holdocron. Okay, so we can instead get rid of this. No defending Datacron. You have a 60% win rate, so that's not as bad. I was really worried for there for a second. I was like, 8%, dude. You cannot go in. It's 53%, but that's keeping in mind you probably have the free version of this. This is with no Datacrons, so no Datacrons are considered whatsoever. So. Oh, it's Ben. That's why you have different numbers. Okay. Yeah, if we add in Ben, you have the paid version. Okay, I was just looking at it. Yeah. I mean, even with Ben, I'm seeing a 68% chance. It looks like it goes up if you have Ben. Interesting. 4 million more GP than you have 4 more GLs. I believe in you. Okay, here's the plan. You have 2 options. Number 1, show up at their house and break their phone. Number 2, offer them a bribe. We have options even when we're outgunned. Why are we listening to Thrawn's song? Sorry, I'm just kind of not paying attention. But I feel like Wampa is going to work here. No problems. So anyone, whichever Wanga you guys want, I'll play. So Dewanga and Wanga, 1, 2, or 3. First one to say it gets it. Black Knight sounds good. We got 3 people agreeing that number 1 is the one to go with. Do we have a Datacron for this guy? Not really, but we'll give him this because we might be able to actually get our banners back like we did last time.
Oh, I don't think so. What did you say?
I gotta turn it up for this one. This one's one of my favorites.
What did you say? What did you say?
Put on airplane mode just in case we never get a turn for some reason. We'll keep ramping. Yeah, might as well. I was gonna say I'm not gonna get that extra banner. Dude, the Tales of the Empire trailer has me so freaking hyped I cannot even explain. Like, I am so pumped for Tales of the Empire. Yeah, I'm missing a Zeta on Wampa. It's on my list, but I am missing a Zeta on Wampa. It's definitely one that I need to get if I'm going to be taking up against anything super, super good. Okay, so we still have a Sidious Kron lying around. Okay. No GLs, dude. No GLs. You're killing me, bro. Why would you hand me the win? Barriss being the 7th sister, I don't think is going to be the case. I think she's going to die off at some point. Okay, sounds good, Rando. You have a great night. Full cleared a guy with 2 times your GP without dropping a battle. Heck yeah, dude. You should be so proud of yourself. 100%. Don't. Yeah, whatever happens, it doesn't matter. Okay, we have so many teams. We have so many teams. Like, it's almost more stressful that we have so many good teams lying around. Okay, so we don't want to sleep on this, just because this can take away turn meter. What's his Gideon look like? 272? Does Gideon's lead even have speed in it? I can't say I've ever taken the time to read his lead. Okay, so he's the one that, if they're both Imperial Remnant...
I would certainly like to.
Don't they have to be Imperial Remnant, guys? Let me... Imperial Troopers, okay. Exactly 1 tank and 2 attackers in 3v3 Galactic Challengers or Grand Arena if all allies are Imperial Troopers and Moff Gideon has any combination where the team includes no more than 1 tank, 2 attackers, or an additional support. Okay, I don't know what Veers is considered. Support? Okay, so yeah, it's active. The Sidious Datacron is so good. Okay, where's our other music? Get this on while we figure out what we're going to want to do with this. Yes, I know this is overkill. But every battle we're going to be doing from here on out is going to be overkill. But this will prevent their revive. Yeah, Sidious does not work against Malak. That's like one of the big things that stops it. Yeah, Malchus you can take out Xanatold as long as you're not taking it against one with Malak. So. Oh, heck yeah, it's Nova. Hey, Lefty Roper, welcome, welcome. Okay. I'm not hearing anyone say don't do this, so we're jumping in.
This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, let's just get Moff Gideon out.
Fun begins.
I wasn't expecting him to one-tap.
Fun. I don't like sand. Fun.
Can we, just get those Grace Banners, please?
Fun begins.
Heck yes, I love the Grace Banners. Just won your GAC. Not so optimistic for the next round, though. Congratulations, though, healer. Hey, take the crystals and run. Yeah, Gas just stomped them. Okay, so we have so many teams. Okay, we need to go from the idea of what's scariest, rather than going from the idea of what's the most, you know, important or anything. We're going for what's the scariest. Okay, the next scariest team is going to be this Vader team, Piet Vader. Not because it's an actually good team, just because it's a conglomeration of good Empire. And so we're going to have to use something good here. So I think we'll just save our big 3 for up front. Big 4, I guess. Big 5. Do we have enough big teams that we can just do the entire front? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at SLKR, Sith Eternal, Sidious, Bane... and Kelleran back. So the whole top is going to get nuked. So let's just figure out how to kill the bottom without using nukes. Yeah, but that's the thing, is we have 5 nukes loaded in the chamber. Like, we're not worried. Okay, we're going to turn you off for a second. Really quick, guys, I do want to bring this up. Yesterday we had a big jump in our amount of money that's going towards the Jar Jar, because obviously any money from memberships is already going to Jar Jar, but we're still a little ways away from being able to get a Relic 9 Jar Jar. So anything that you guys can donate, whether you want a roster roast for your buddy, which costs $5, or you can just donate $1 or $2 and get a roster review for yourself, I do appreciate it. Memberships are always nice as well, especially because you get a lot out of doing a membership yourself. Also, on a side note, note, go check out in the description. This is our first announcement for it. I made a merch store last night. I had some free time, and I took that time to make a merch store. So go ahead and go check that out. I'm going to be ordering a couple things for myself to wear on stream, as well as to, you know, wear out in public. But there's a couple fun things in the merch store, so go check that out in the description below. But yeah, just opened last night, and I had a lot of fun kind of making the stuff. As time goes on and we get some more things that we talk about on stream and some more art from my artist, we'll do some more stuff, but that's what we got for our start. So go check that out. I did place a strong defense, yes. We will talk about my defense in a sec. But yeah, so, you know, we're trying to get that Relic 9 Jar Jar. If you can help out, you can help out. But also, you guys being here is a huge help in just helping me out, basically get there in general. So make sure you like this video so that way it can go around. If you can't afford to support and financially, support with a like. Support with your own eyes, and I appreciate it. Okay, so I will show you guys my defense real quick. Maul the Krennic. Yeah, it's gotta be a Maul. That's for sure. Yeah, dude, SLKR is one of my favorite offensive team and one of my favorite characters in the game. Gear 12 Treya Omi can beat a Relic 9 gas team, yes, if you have Savage or a pre-taunting tank, because you need gas to throw his AoE with Nihilus on the team and then hit someone twice that's not Nihilus, because if he can hit Nihilus, you lose. And so if you can keep him off Nihilus, then Nihilus gets hit by that AoE, he goes under 90% health and insta-kills gas immediately. It is very, very scary. Thank you, Caleb Weeder, for the congratulations. Yes, we are at 50 viewers. Thank you to all of you watching. Okay, so yeah, we got basically all Relic teams when it comes to our defenses, and everything has a Datacron. So it's nothing like too crazy for like quality of teams. Like we do have, you know, a General Grievous team here, which General Grievous is very mid on defense. We have ourselves a Dash Rendar team that has a solid couple of people with it. But the back wall is kind of where we hit all of our bangers. We have Rey with the Holdocron, so they're going to have to waste a GL on that, and all GLs are basically 70% or less on whether or not they can win against this. We got our Finn Zori team hiding back here. We have this team right here hiding back here, as well as this. I doubt this will actually get us any holds, but it's here just in case. So yes, I have Krennic. Sith Eternal. I mean, you have Krennic, you're going to use him. So 3 GLs this guy has, he has 4 GLs. So we'll see how he kind of uses it out. We'll also see what he takes on offense for ships, because if he takes too much on offense for ships, I could end up with just an easy win. So you guys wanted to see Maul on Krennic? Oh, me? Yeah, I only have 3 GLs in total. You are correct. Dank Ideals coming in with his member chat. Long live this damn community. Why, thank you, Dank Ideals. I 100% agree with that sentiment. Okay, so queso means cheese in Spanish. Oh yeah, we have Star Killer too. Oh my gosh, we have so much. Okay, let's get our Maul out here. Let's maul this guy. Watch his Krennic be at like 370 speed for some reason. Oh, Krennic's missing a mod. That's the thing, Black Knight, is he hasn't had a single character that has good mods, and my Maul is at 316 speed. Like, okay, Dank, first things first, you're going to be getting your roster review first at the very end of Grand Arena. So Jeez, so I probably said a bad word. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Whatever you said sounds good, Caleb. I'll believe you. Thank you for the $4.99, Dank. Do you mean queso? Because it's spelled with a Q. Q-U-E-S-O is how you spell queso. Dude, have you never been to like Cafe Rio? Costa Vida? Chipotle? Oh my gosh, I love Chipotle. You guys brothers? Who brothers? Oh, Caleb Cook and Caleb Wheeler. Yeah, because sharing a first name is how brothers work. Yep. I don't want to give these guys anything. I don't care. Queso. Okay, sounds good, Nex. Queso. Tengo queso en mis pantalones. Y soy embarazada. Okay. Yeah, let's get Darth Maul's song in here.
Been that one for so long.
Okay, if I understand. Oh, their TIE pilot's actually fast.
Formerly Darth Kenobi.
Am I willing to lose out on banners?
Kenobi. That is not the Jedi way. What I make you
Go for it.
Every choice you have made has led you to
I don't remember. Gosh dang it. I should have read his Omicron. I can't remember if he gains turn meter.
The Padawan needs one last lesson. Revenge.
Okay. I think I chose the right person.
I must have revenge.
Full banners. I want to say if like Krennic dies, Dark Trooper gets, not Dark Trooper, Death Trooper gets some kind of thing. And so I wanted to make sure I wasn't proccing that. Let's double check. I haven't looked at the Omicron in forever because it's garbage. Where is my Krennic? Krennic's a relic 4, so he's gonna be down here a ways. Okay, here's my relic 5s. Why am I searching? Gosh. Hey, Jan, welcome. Okay. Here we go. Krennic gains 13. Dark Trooper is a heal. Krennic attacks. Death Trooper is called assist. Okay, yeah. So nothing helpful for Krennic. Yeah, I did, Caleb. I am from Alaska. I know I'll be yelled at for saying from technically, but whatever. I was born somewhere else and I moved there when I was 3, so I grew up my entire life in Alaska. Yeah, I have, Jan. We talked about it a bit. I'm sure I'll watch it again on the member stream that we're gonna do as well. If he had been fast, it could have been a problem, honestly. Not against Maul, because Maul is just... I didn't even use my Maul DeLorean's crown there. Dude, I am so freaking excited, Jan. Dude, but the summers are beautiful. But I agree with you, Caleb. I'm never probably going to live in Alaska again. I may retire there, maybe one day. But, like, it's miserable out there, and there's no jobs that are great, so... Oof, that's rough, Nex Reaper. I hate trying to farm for signal data. Okay, so we still have plenty left. Let's kind of take stock of what like, powerful nuke teams we have. Like, okay, so, nuke, non-nuke, oh my gosh, we have Savage as well. Goodness gracious, guys. Okay. So the most common job in the town that I lived in actually was called working on the slope. And so it was working for the oil companies and that kind of thing, for the oil pipeline that's up there. And so you would have this weird phenomenon where, sorry, every time I say the word phenomenon, that's immediately what I think of. So there's a weird phenomenon where all of the guys in town are gone for 1 week, and then like half of them are gone for 1 week, the next week the other half are gone, because they all work 1 week on, 1 week off, working 7/12s. And so it's basically just one half of the guys in town leave to go work on the oil pipeline stuff, and then they come back, and then the other half leave. And so at any given moment, only half the guys are in town. It's kind of interesting. probably the main problem I have with these teams I'm going up against is that I don't know anything about these guys, but they're all just gonna die. Like, I'm going for education right now. I'm thinking about changing to communications with an emphasis on film and editing, but I'm still pretty strong in education for now. So, we'll see. Oof. That's rough. Okay, Savage solo here. I don't like the idea of being stuck behind Embo with his foresight. Let's go for a full banner win. Oh, very cool, Zavor. Hey, Jace Nugans, welcome, welcome. I don't have Qui-Gon. Well, there's not a point to using Qui-Gon because I have the Calrenbeck Omicron, or Datacron. So, there's not really a point. Yeah, we'll just do that. Starkiller is open and on the table to kill these teams. You are correct. Yeah, let's just get the stun out. If we can get her out, we can basically kill everyone in like one tap. So let's do that. Let's go all in on Embo. Let's save it. Okay, now we can get that back. And we can go all in on you. Yeah, let's just bring it back to you and hit. There we go. Oh, yeah, I genuinely don't. I don't need Datacrons. I have Datacrons, so I might as well use them, right? Okay, right here, we'll use Imperial Troopers. Full banner win, right? What's the other team? Yeah. Okay. So right here we'll use. Okay. It's time to pass around Savage's wife, guys. I think that is our best bet here. Let's get some solos in at least somewhere. He doesn't need a Datacron.
My life is yours.
This one, strong.
My life is yours.
A perfect male specimen.
Oh my gosh. None of them are programmed to use any of their other abilities when facing a single opponent. That's so dumb. They can't use their AoEs because they're not programmed to when there's a single opponent.
With the proper training, you could be a powerful warrior. Strengthen your connection with the Force.
Absolutely, Jan. Imperial Troopers are a team that you should definitely have. Does C Datacron? The Sith Eternal Datacron work if your opponent have damage immunity?
Master.
What is the Sith Eternal Datacron? Is there a Sith Eternal Datacron? Oh, Sidious Datacron. I don't think it matters because it defeats them. It's not damage, it's just defeat. So I don't think it needs to. CLS Han Chewie? Caleb, who did you go for first, and what relic level is your Savage? And what relic levels were CLS Han and Chewie? So your Savage is relic 5.
Continue, we need one singular.
So that should have worked. What is who did you go for first?
No need for dominance between us. Always Enemies too there are, my brother. A master.
Okay, might as well just throw Imperial Troopers against this.
And you are the apprentice. So it is time for a lesson.
Because of the guard, I would have gone for CLS honestly, just because with 3v3, the turn meter that you're gaining is going to be severely limited. So I think you kind of have to go for CLS to be able to succeed. True, E-Man. Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'm fine with that.
So powerful.
Yeah, okay, that's why, Caleb. You have to kill CLS, like, first in 3v3. So that is the big thing you need to do.
I'm an unworthy apprentice. I'm not like you.
Yeah, so let me explain how the interaction works. That was actually close. I didn't think I was going to need that much damage. So basically, CLS is going to remove turn meter from Savage. And so if you have him solo, he's going to remove turn meter from Savage every time he hits him. And then he's going to have time to switch stances. Bad Batch, get out of here. And so what you have to do is you have to have at least one other person. I prefer having 2 other people at any given time when you're facing CLS. So in 5v5, what you do is you kill off Chewie, and so then you have 3 Pac, and you have Han still alive, and then you go for CLS, because it feeds enough turn meter by them shooting you to be able to take down CLS before he switches stances. In 3v3, I always take him out first, just to make sure that way I kill him before I run out of turn meter. And because if you get him solo, he just keeps removing turn meter, keeps switching stances, and you'll end in a timeout situation. So kill him first in 3v3, kill him second in 5v5. Okay, let's take a look. See. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Caleb. I'm glad you brought it up, so that way we can, you know, get that problem fixed for you. Okay, we have plenty of songs for this. I don't know what I'm feeling, though. Let's do the second duet. I don't remember how this one goes.
Ironic. Do it. Ironic. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Ironic. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Ironic. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. Do it now.
I don't think I can get it in time. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it in time. Yeah. Dude, why would I throw a Zeta on Sidious? Like, I don't know. Oof, Griffin. I hope your things are okay. Last time there was a major earthquake in Alaska, our TV fell off the wall and broke. Can Omicron Wampa beat CLS 2PO and 3PO? I don't know. We can check, Mick-Air, but I feel like it wouldn't, because you're losing so much turn meter. And that's kind of the death of him. Yeah, 39%. Yeah, the tenacity down, the stuns, the turn meter removal, like, you're gonna get destroyed. I don't suggest it. Here, do this one. This is a great team right here. I would suggest this one right here. Like, if any of you are looking for a good Star Killer team, this is the perfect Star Killer team. Yeah, dude, earthquakes are scary. I'm sorry, dude. That's rough. Yeah, it's a 30% win rate, Mikair, so you can certainly try if you'd like to, but it's gonna be scary. You're gonna have to hold on to your butt, my friend. April Fool's is over. Oh, come on, that's a great team. Okay, next up for scary team is this one. I'm guessing their piet's modded like everything else in their roster, which is supremely mid. Oh my gosh, it's a fast piet! I'm so proud of this guy. I do believe that piets lead the move speed, right? Light eyes have minus 30% speed and minus 15 minus 30% tenacity and minus 15 speed. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use light side against him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is I just Bane finish off. Where's my Marauder? Did I pass him already? Give him the Bane Cron. Wampa lead is underrated. Welcome, Bombardament. Can we get a member in to get us a General Konami for Bombardament here? Yeah, I don't know if this was quite overkill, guys. This was very, very difficult. Huh. I think I better back out. What if Bane gets fractured? He can't be fractured for the simple reason that he takes first turn and ups their cooldowns by 2. So fracture is never coming off cooldown. Oh gosh. Where's our song for this guy? Oh, my heart is palpitating, guys. I don't know how I'm alive right now. Yeah, SLKR can't. Yeah, SLKR is obviously trash. He can't one-shot. I feel like this is like we threw SLKR against his First Order. We gotta throw in Sith Eternal against his Inquisitors. I feel like that's just how it works. Andreas Bjorkman, I believe is how you'd pronounce that. Just want to thank you for the SLKR Ultimate Tier Guide. It has helped me a lot. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad I can help. No problem. Okay. Let's give this guy another Doubt Cron. We have the Crons. We might as well use them. What did you miss? It's been a I can't speak. It's been a pretty depressing Grand Arena, honestly. It's just, he didn't put much on defense. So, Sith Eternal's mastery is damage, and so we can just sit here and let them rack up turns, and every time they do, it ups his mastery. And so eventually we'll just kill him off, and I vote that's what we do, just because it means that we can preserve our 60, or 59 banners, rather, because this is 3v3. So I'm going to say that's what we do, is we just kind of keep working our way through, and don't ever hit ultimate, because there's not really a point. Also, does she not have her Zeta? Once we get over to her, we'll take a look, but, like, it looks like she doesn't have her Zeta. You're dead, this GAC? Ah, you got this. I believe you, Bombardament. Believe you. I believe in you. I just can't English today. I'm just gonna, you know... Yeah, 3 times your GPGs, that's rough. Let's see, we got another song for this guy. Where's Roll It? Yo, Tiana, I don't know what that accent means, Andreas. Zap them, but that's such a waste. If we don't get through 9th Sister this time, sure, we'll do it. Okay, fine, fine. We'll hit the Shocky Shock. We'll take the 58 banners. I got 1 minute and 20 seconds left, so we'll just take the banner loss. Yeah, exactly. This is the song for re-rolling Datacrons. You got it. Around this GAC, only drop 1 banner on offense, which I'm happy about. Heck yeah, that's what I like to hear, dude. Oh my gosh. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm gonna start a vote. Let's start a vote. I really need a haircut. My sister's gonna come over and do my hair today. Okay. Are we using Star Killer or are we using the KB or the QB sneak?
Hero, villain, savior, conqueror, hero, villain, savior, conqueror, hero.
We already played you. Already played you. Get out of here. Okay. Which would you guys like to see? Would you like to see our Keller and Betcron or our Star Killer come in here? You speak American. BB-8 solo. Oh, I love the Revan song, 100%. Cup over both. OG Kylo solo? Boba will kill him. Boba is going to kill this way too much. American is a dialect, not a language. How dare you? Okay. Last chance to get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How dare you two that just got in under the wire. Okay, KB Sneak it is. That is not what I wanted. This one's always a bigger fish. Okay. Okay, hold on. I want to see that. Was that right? Did you guys see those damage numbers? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Hold on, hold on. We're gonna look at those damage numbers. Hold on. We're gonna look.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. The ability to makes you intelligent. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. The ability to makes you intelligent.
Come on, hit it. Okay, 100,000. I thought it was 1 million for a sec. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, 163,000 and 124,000 damage with that AoE. Oh, gosh. Ridiculous. Let me fix that setting because there is no way that I'm going to remember to switch that back later on. Hey, Wep, welcome, welcome. We just got through our ground battles and we're into space now. Okay, really quick, guys. I want to bring this up to you guys. So, not only is this pitiful, this defense right here, not only is it pitiful, but I want to give you guys an idea for pitiful defenses like this. For those of you who don't have Executor, but you have the Houndstooth, or you're working on Executor, or you have Executor on offense, although I don't suggest that. When you see a fleet like this, I want you to just go in there with Chimera and Houndstooth. You'll get 79 banners. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've only done it 3 times since I've started playing this game, but every single time makes me laugh so hard. This is a pitiful team. Do that. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh... What does my fleet defense look like? So, E-Man, I try very hard to be good at fleets. I try very hard to make sure that my fleets are not garbage. That being said, I do have still some work to work on, but I've got an Executor triple attacker lineup that I've got rocking. I have a Malevolence that I've got going on. This is going to start becoming 7-star here pretty soon. I'm about to start picking up that farm now that I've finished Paz Vizsla. And then I've got a Radis with the Comeuppance. So, like, I've got not bad on defense, but they're not great either. Once I start getting my my Profundity, I'll have a much better looking defense. And then I'll probably pull Malevolence off to bring on offense. But, like, it's not pitiful. Like, this is depressing, dude. Like, holy crap. Okay, so looking at this, we're looking at... Negotiator. Chimera. Finalizer, I guess. Let's do it. Honestly, let's not bring in Finalizer. Just in case we screw something up. I'd rather have Finalizer in the tank for final... no. It would be Finalizer versus Finalizer, and Finalizer versus Finalizer sucks. Let's do it. Oh, sounds good, Manus. You have a great night. Is Relicless? Oh, that's depressing. Healer, I do like fleets as well. It's the only place I can, you know, be sure that there'll never be any Datacrons, so. Okay, let's get the... Honestly, let's play our song, just because screw these guys.
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control
We are going to be
of Darth
banging
Vader
out
Sith?
to this.
Hundreds of senators are now under the influence of a Sith Lord called Darth Sidious.
Let's just, because we know we're going to win, let's make sure that we will win.
Over their territories. Fear will keep the local systems in line. Fear of this battle station. Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy...
I didn't make this song. I worked together with a buddy of mine. He did most of the work. I just, you know, basically gave him the go-ahead and was like, oh yeah, I like this, and here's a couple other ideas. But he did basically everything on this song. So, usually I help him more. This song he did basically by himself. And I love it. It's freaking great. But this is our damn original song.
The end of a regime that acquiesces to disorder. At this very moment, in a system far from here, the new republic...
May die, just DM timestamp of review, please. Okay, yeah, no problem, Dank. I got you. I'm sorry, that's rough.
On which we stand will bring an end to the Senate, their cherished fleet. All remaining systems will bow to the First Order, and will remember this as the last day of the Republic.
Did you come back to say you forgive me?
Yeah, he's been here for a while, dude.
Save my soul. No.
76 banners. Nah, Melk. He needs to go a little harder. Dude, that guy acted his soul out in that movie. Someone needs to do some research as to why Kyber 3 has been significantly easier than Erodium 1. Yes, you are correct. Erodium 1 for me was harder than all of Kyber 3 that I've been through so far. You are 100% like correct. Bombardament, gotta go. Could you do my roster review without me here? I just need you to tell me what characters need to be fast for SLKR and some advice and for sleeves. Yeah, I'll make sure I get a timestamp for you. 100% Bombardment. Obviously, I just can't speak English, guys. I need to learn a new language. I'll learn like Japanese. We chose, yeah, okay. The Thrawn song will play when we do the Chimera fleet. But yes, we will. It's Nova. Are we looking for high ground or are we looking for hello there? Which one are you guys looking for? Or we could play the General Grievous song. That would also work. Oh yeah, you're right. Mandarin is one of the easiest songs to learn. Bad Batch? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Dude, I already know sign language. Shut up. Although I haven't practiced in a long time, so my sign language is really slow. Yeah, I can do the Bad Batch song. The cavalry has arrived. That's the name of it. I'm just gonna bring in the base fleet because we don't actually have like a lineup.
The Bad Batch squad retaking it. Clone Force 99. What squad retaking it? The Bad Batch squad retaking it. Let's finish what we started.
Okay, full win on Sunfac. Can we? He's gear 12. Yeah!
This is a delicate operation.
Oh, I should have brought in like nothing. That was my bad. I completely forgot to take out 5s and Rex. Gosh dang it.
A present for you, Wrecker. This is the happiest day of my life.
Gonna bleed banners.
Squad retaking it. The Bad Batch squad retaking it. Clone Force 99. What squad retaking it? The Bad Batch.
I hate that word.
Don't I speak Alaskan? Oh, there's like so many forms of Native Alaskan that I'm just, yeah, I've never learned anything for it. Honestly, there's more white people than Native Alaskans in the town that I lived in. Like, honestly, until I moved to the lower 48, I hadn't seen like any people of any ethnicities at all. Like, there were 2 people in my school that were ethnic, and that was it. You... wrong TIE fighter. Took L's in 3 GAC battles back to back. Oh, that's painful, Eric. I'm sorry, dude. Where's our bomber? Bomber... You and you. It is very, very common for Native Alaskans to be mixed Russian Native Alaskan, yes. We had a guy in my school who was a mix of the two. It is very common, you are correct.
General Zdana, Commander Sato, Captain Sindula. At last we meet in this theater. However briefly, I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart, piece by piece. They'll be the architects.
You're asking the wrong person. It's Nova. I have no idea.
There is no escape.
It'd be Asian. European's the other side. I don't know my geography. Dude, I don't even know the United States geography. Like, you are asking way too much from me. Like, I kid you not, I found out where Oregon was a year and a half ago, and I've been living in Idaho for 3 years. Oregon is, like, next door. Gosh freaking dang it. Just bring it in, kill them off.
We don't have all day. The rebels have won this battle.
Clean up you.
It will be ours. I'm a visitor to your world. War is in your blood.
Like, I literally, when I lived in a, oh, wow, that's a solid score, 2093. Like, when I lived in Alaska, I knew where Washington, Maine, Michigan, Florida, California, Utah, Idaho, and that's basically all I knew where they were when I lived in Alaska. Like, the only maps we ever saw of the U.S. was they have these maps of the lower 48. Here, I'll pull one up.
Open fire.
This is all the maps that I would see in school all the time. You can see how large Alaska is compared to the rest of the United States. That was basically all of the geography that I knew, was that Alaska was big. Yes, I knew where Texas was. Okay, so I knew where California was, I knew where Nevada was, I knew where Utah, Idaho, Washington was. I knew where the Dakotas were because, you know, no one lives there and I thought they were funny. I knew where Michigan and Wisconsin was because I've been to both. I knew where Maine was. I knew where Florida was. I knew where Texas was. I knew this was Louisiana. And I think this one was Kentucky. And I know that Georgia was somewhere above Florida. It's either this one or this one. That's about all I knew. Yeah. Oh, and I think I knew that this was Ohio. But I think that's just because I did a project on Ohio. I had no idea this was New York. Like, yeah, no. Asking thoughts on Russia. I mean, I don't know. Like, we never talked about Russia, like, ever. Texas, California, Florida, and roughly that's New York is in the east. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, yeah, the education system's garbage. We should all know that by now. I had all of them memorized at one point, but I want to say that was 4th grade. And then I don't think I had another geography class, like, throughout all my time besides world geography. So. So, yeah. We absolutely decimated our opponent's defenses. So, like, yeah. Here, let's do the calculation real quick. Okay. So we're gonna assume that he gets 73 banners on each of these, right? So 73 banners times 3 equals 219. Okay. So plus 219. That makes it real easy. So 438 plus so yeah, 438, right? We got 438. 2093 minus 438. That's their total, so 260 for all of these, right? Yeah, 260 minus 260 minus 260 minus 260 divided by 15. Yeah, so he can win. He can average, you know, he can average. All he has to do is get basically a duo on every single team. That is 58 banners is a duo with perfect banners or a solo with one additional banner. So he can win. There's a chance. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll move it for you guys. If it'll load. There, yeah, 2093. So, yeah, I don't think there's any way he can actually win. Unless he solos every single one of my ground teams and has perfect banners doing it, I don't think there's a possibility he can win. Like, this is the highest score I've ever seen. Like, gosh. Sucks to suck, my friend. Okay, we're hopping into roster reviews, and obviously we do paid for roster reviews first, and if you pay for a roster review, it'll always come first. And so if we're in the middle of someone's, we'll finish that roster review, and we'll then go right into yours. Let me throw up our little in general chat. Doo-doo? Doo-doo. Okay. Sweet. And we're going to jump right into roster reviews. We are going to be doing Dank Ideals first for the simple reason that he did pay for it. I know that he is gone at this point, but we're still going to do it, and we will mark a place for him because he paid, and that's what he pays for. Okay, let's take a look at our roster review section. Okay, so we got a couple roster reviews. Just wait till he says PP. Oh, speaking of which, okay, before we jump into Dank Ideals, just really quick, just for fun, I'm going to show you guys this. So, view my channel, one more link. Okay, so here's my store. These are all on the back of the shirts because I hate having anything on the front of my shirt. It's like, it's a huge pet peeve of mine. So if people want things on the front of their shirts, sure. But I prefer having stuff on the back. So these are all on the back of the shirts. But my favorite is the two mugs. I don't think I can actually like show this for some reason. It doesn't show me the other side, which is really stupid in my opinion. Can I? No, it doesn't. That's kind of dumb. Hold on, let me show off these mugs real quick for you guys. I'm gonna pull this up. I love the mugs. Like, I'm buying one of each of the mugs for myself. Yeah, so the mug for there's nothing wrong with a little peepee. So it says there's nothing wrong with a little peepee, and then it has the symbol for my channel on the back, which I think is so freaking cool. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to get rid of it completely. And then let's open the other one. Edit. Preview. Yeah, so you got the beaver dam on one side, and then it says damn awesome on the other side, and I freaking love it. I'm getting one of each of these for myself. I'm so excited. I love it. Anyways, damn merch store is here. Go check it out in the description. Okay. Anyways, let's jump into Dank Ideals. Oh, Dank, you're back just in time for your roster review. Roster roast, can you choose? Yes, you can choose. If you pay for it for the $5, I always appreciate it, but that is a roster roast of anyone rather than just your account. But I prefer not to do roasts unless I'm paid, just for the simple reason that I don't like being mean. But if you really want to roast, I will do my best to roast you. It's not 50%. I don't know what the overall so it depends per item. Basically, each of the items has like a set cost for how much it costs them to make and ship, and then the overhead over that is how much I make. And so like I could technically set them all at cost and you guys could get merch for at cost, but I do want to, you know, get some money out of it, obviously, especially because it'll go towards the Jar Jar fund. And so it just depends item to item. You got a shiny new toy today? Ooh, I hope it's Bane. Okay. Let's jump in with the Dank Ideals. I'm gonna try and find your okay, good. It hasn't disappeared yet. Holy crap, guys, you need to stop being so dang sexy, guys. I am sweating in my room because of how hot you are. I'm gonna need to go open my window. But yeah, if everyone wants a roast, I mean, yeah. Dank Ideals just asked for a review. He didn't ask for a roast, so. And we kind of roasted him the first time he came in, honestly, because we were making fun of him for his Bodhi. Okay. Window is open. Okay, Dank, you got a new thing. You already had Malicos, if I recall. Oh, you got Jabba the Hutt. Is that your new toy? Heck yeah, dude. Jabba's awesome. No hello for me, I guess. Oh, how dare you, Dank. Dude, Jabba's awesome, dude. I am so happy for you. So, obviously, you're going to bring Jabba up to Relic 7, but I highly suggest, I know we talked about this last time because you mentioned you were going for Jabba last time we talked. I do recall that. And I know we talked about it last time, but please, at least Relic 7 your Chrysanthemum and Relic 7 your Bosch Leia. They are super, super helpful. I don't want you just sleeping on those characters. I don't know where Bosch Leia is. I think she's higher. She has 2 Zetas, doesn't she? No, she's lower? Does she have no Zetas on her right now? I'm not seeing her. Where's Hot Cartel? Maybe I'm blind. Oh, I'm blind because I'm looking for red and she's blue. That's right. I'm blind. But yeah, both of these, please bring them up to Relic 7, dude. It really, really helps. Not only with the Smuggler's Run 2 is actually really difficult with the base Relic 5, but also just in general, super, super helpful for the team. Makes it so SLKR can do it a lot less confidently. Please do it. But congratulations on your Jabba. That's huge, dude. I love seeing that. Remind me, do you have your Mandalorians finished? Because you have Maul sitting around. No. I don't remember who you... Oh, yeah, you use Maul with your unaligned Force user team with Malicos. That's right. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. So you finished Jabba. What is your next big project? Yeah, your shiny toy today was Jabba. Take Jabba to gear 13, no need to waste resources. I do like putting him up at a higher gear level, because throwing him up at Relic 7 at least makes it so that way certain cleanups can't happen on a solo Jabba. So, like, for instance, Rebel Fighters is much harder to take down a solo Jabba. If you just have him at gear 13, there's a much higher chance that he can be taken down by a lot of things when it comes to just running a solo. Okay, so you're going to Relic 9 the Wookiee, you're going to Relicate the Bosch. That's great Dank Ideals. I love the sound of that. That is awesome. Ult Journey, yeah, also very helpful for it. You have the Profundity, it looks like. Let's check your capital ships. Yeah, you have Executor and Profundity. Sick, sick. I know you spend some money on this account, Dank. I'm surprised you don't have these 7-star. Like, Profundity at 6-star, like, yeah, you can do basically everything you need to with it. It's just, it can be countered a lot easier. Like, I can counter a Profundity without doing any of the weird stuff, like throwing a, you know, the Extinction class bomber with it. Yeah, if you have you already have Profundity, you already have Jabba. Are you gonna go for Leia next? That would be my suggestion, is go full on Leia. Like, that has to be what I would go for next, because you have a lot of the requirements already started. Like, Captain Rex is getting close, and that'll let you take advantage of your Relic 5 Hera that you have lying around with your Relic 3 Phoenix from your Lightspeed bundles. Like, I feel like Leia is just the natural next option. You already have Bosch Leia done. I'm sure your... I didn't check, but I'm sure your CLS is close. Yeah, you have a Relic 5 out of Relic 7 CLS. Like, yeah, you are knocking on the door. A Relic 5 of Relic 7 3-Poc. So yeah, Leia is definitely what I would suggest next if you're looking for a farm. Especially with the Holdocron right now, dude. Leia is a great option for offense and defense at the moment. But to be fair, you do have Malicos. Seer Malicos is one of the one of the few counters for Holdo that's like, it's pretty good if I recall. Let's double check. Embo, Rexy, Drogon. Okay, yeah, so you're going, yeah. Which, Embo is a great side farm for Jabba. I'm glad you're doing that side farm. Which you seem to be pretty good about your side farms in general. So on defense, we're looking at Rey. We'll go Ben, Holdo, because that's what you'll see in the upper echelons of the game. Defending Datacron Primary. Oh, Annie. We're going to drop Holdo on here. Lead, and we're going to throw in Seer. Yeah, so like you got an 85% win rate. That's with Starkiller. With Maul, it's a 42% win rate. But either way, you have Malako, so you should be fine. Queen Padme and Gungan soon, and then Ben Swallow soon. Very, very cool. Okay. Last time I remember seeing your Gungans and them being pretty stacked. Yeah, Boss Nass is already Relic 5. Solid, dude. What does your Galactic Republic look like for your... Okay, so you have some work to do on Galactic Republic. Quadme might be your in. Because you get Quadme, and I mean, I'm guessing we'll throw Padme with her, and then I don't know who else we'd throw with her, honestly. But then that gives you kind of an in to go for like gas, to go for JMK. You've already got your cat, and then you can go for Lord Vader if you want to. That one's up to you. But sounds like you're kind of... Quadme is going to kind of break you into the Galactic Republic scene and get you towards the other set of Galactic Legends that you don't have. So very, very nice. Oh, that's so sad, McCare. Do I or does Dank, Caleb Wheeler? You're not interested in Lord Vader? Fair enough. He has 4-star Wat Tambor. Dude, what are you doing? 4-star Wat Tambor? Jump into a guild that's like a 50-shard guild. That's painful. Or be spending all your Get 3 on it, too. But that takes forever to get through Get 3. I'm experiencing that with, Kiadimundi. There's his name. I was forgetting his name for a second. So are you going to go for Galactic Republic, or what's kind of your plan? Because like you can go a lot of different ways after Quadme. Because you finish after you finish Leia, because you're going to go, you know, obviously you're going for Leia next as your major project. You have Quadme Gungans that you're going for, so you're going to have Jar Jar, you're going to have Quadme. But at that point, you're kind of free and open. What's your next big project after Leia? Like, are you going to go for Leviathan? Are you going to go for JMK? Your guild is goated in Rise of the Empire. I mean, true, but they'll probably hold a position for you if you're getting good characters. Like, you're only hopping out for one territory war every month. Reva in 4 months? Heck yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the problem is with this account is you're kind of being super, super efficient with it. And so besides like relicking in Iden Versio at some point soon, there's not like a whole bunch of holes that you have. You're doing side farms like Embo. You're getting Relic 9 Chrysanthemums, Relic 8 Bosches, which is fantastic. Yeah, so considering you have Cat, I would say break into the gas and JMK area next. You could go for other things of the new projects, like other of the new characters and stuff. But that would be my suggestion, is kind of break into that area of the game. Not this Iden addiction again. Dude, Iden's so good, and I'm sure, I am positive, right there, he has the TIE Interceptor, but not a Relic Iden. Like, I'm going to say it over and over again, especially with an account like this, where you already have the fleet ready. Relic your Iden. Anyways, yes, we will check the speed. Oh gosh, you have so many fast characters. How fast is your Boss Nass? Almost 100 speed on Boss Nass. Heck yeah. I wonder what Jabba's like. I actually have never seen Jabba modded. Okay, not much speed, which I don't think he needs much speed, honestly. If I don't have Ben, should I be saving Rey for offense? That's what I've been doing. It's been working great so far. I personally would still put it on defense. I mean, you see me still put it on defense. It's my one defensive Galactic Legend. Especially if you're early on in the game and you only have one Galactic Legend, I always suggest putting your strongest team on defense when you're early on. So your Rey's at 508, so you're doing some solid modding there. Overall, your mods are looking good. Your Bodhi Rook, once again, Still is your fastest character at 329 speed. The one thing I'd say is try to get a couple of these characters that are not Bodhi Rook over 330. I'd like to see Mara Jade, Resistance Hero Finn over 330. I'd like to see First Order Officer slightly faster than for Hux, even if you have to drop Hux's mods just a bit. I'd like to see Cat up in the 350s if possible. Quill looks like he's fastest on his team, which is good. But yeah, I would like to see, like, you have a Relic 5 Grief Karga, bring him up, you know, just a bit, bring Bosk up. Fastest pilot in the galaxy. Exactly, that's why Caleb Wheeler. So, you know, we talk, Caleb, about PPs, passion projects. We all have a little PP. This is his PP, is his Saw Gerrera team. He loves the Saw Gerrera team, his Rebel fighters, and Bodhi Rook apparently is really good with Saw Gerrera, and a lot of people are sleeping on him. I don't agree with the fact that you should put on the the Zeta, but hey, that's up to you. Hey Storm, welcome. And so his Bodhi Rook Saw Gerrera is like his pride and joy. So that is his PP, and that is his thing that he can do. But yeah, looking good, my friend. But yeah, I would suggest going for JMK, honestly. I think JMK would fit in this roster really well after Leia. It would also break you into having a really good Negotiator fleet, which will lead, so like Gas into JMK will give you a good Negotiator fleet leading up into Marauder as well. And so, Bodhi isn't Relic 9 garbage roster. We can put it on Saw, but you tell us to do far boy. Fair. A very unique PP. Very much like the Argentinian lake duck, if anyone wants to look that up. Hey, Anakin Lavacrawler, welcome. Someone wants to get a General Kenobi in here for him. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look at some of these roster reviews. Black Knight we have up first. This is your free-to-play account. All Relic 9 Phoenix team one day? Jeez. I've seen the... I'd have to look it up. Here, we can see if we can find the ally code for it. Yeah. I don't know if I can find the ally code, but there are a couple people that have Relic 9 Jawas. Nice, Anakin Lavacrawler, welcome. Your next big farm's gonna be a Relic 9 Saw team. Hey, if that makes you happy, that makes you happy. What's the fun surprise? The fun surprise is that we now have a merch store. Right here, this is our merch store, and so we have some Beaver Dam related stuff. We have some There's Nothing Wrong with the Little PP shirts, you know, so go check it out, you know, have fun with it. There's different colors that you can get everything in, obviously, so you can kind of customize how you want, but we do have a merch store up and running, and so my favorite are by far the mugs. So There's Nothing with Nothing Wrong with a Little Peepee has my symbol on the back, and then the Damn Awesome one has our Beaver Dam on the back. So I'm definitely going to be getting those for myself. So that was our fun little announcement. Okay, so this is your free-to-play account. Hey, I mean, any relics is good relics. Free-to-play account, been a while since I've done this account, working on Imperial Troopers, so you're kind of just getting back into it. So you're working on your Imperial Troopers to get R2-D2, fair enough. So I can go into CLS, fair enough. On my first 2 Gear 9 stay in Veers and Dark Trooper. Well, Gear 9 is 1 gear away from basically your top gear until you hit level 85, because most characters you can't get past Gear 10 without level 85. So you're getting up there with your Veers and your Dark Trooper, it sounds like, which is awesome, dude. Getting my Ewoks up to star for C-3PO. Slowly working on my bounty hunters for Chewie. Going directly for Jabba ASAP. I think after Jabba I'll push BAM and go for Executor. Okay. Interesting. Going for Jabba first and then Executor. Most people do the opposite way. Okay. So you already have your Han Solo, which is great this early on. So good job on that, dude. Yeah, so I can see your Fennec here. You got your Imperial Troopers that you're going for. You got your Captain Rex, which is a solid side team. I hope you have your Phoenix at least somewhat geared. Where's your Phoenix? Phoenix. P, that's right. I would suggest getting this team up and like continuing to work on this team and get them up to gear 9, because you can auto through Galactic War with this team just as high as you need to go. Like literally, gear 9, this team can just solo all of it, because unfortunately the thing with Imperial Troopers is they're not fantastic until you can hit that point where you're throwing Zetas on them. And most people, what they do early on, if you're looking for a way to make this viable and make it so you can finish Galactic War every time with Imperial Troopers, you're going to want to replace the leader from Veers to being Iden Versio until you hit the point where you can get Zetas on the team. So definitely something I'd look at is upping your Phoenix and upping your Veers. I do also want to say, sorry, not Veers, getting yourself an Iden. My bad. So those two things are going to help this account get kind of started, because you need to be finishing Galactic War as often as you can. Also, make sure you've connected this account online, because the online store does give 20 purples every single day, and that is huge for an account like this. I'm sure all your abilities are struggling on these characters. Your top characters, I'm sure they got some stuff, but your side characters are going to suffer because you can just never get enough of those purples. So definitely something I'd look into is just kind of making sure you're taking up those characters. And keep in mind, as you're going, just trying to get as many credits as possible. So you want to be finishing your Galactic War as often as possible. You want to be spending some of your Raid 1 currency on credits every single time. I usually do it 4 to 5 times per raid, but that'll help you a lot getting started with this account. As soon as you get to the level, you have enough to get Veers to tier 10. Nice. But yeah, so like you won't be able to drop the important Zetas on Veers and Piet until you hit level 82, I believe. So consider Iden Versio is kind of just what I'm going with here. But yeah, overall, like where it's headed. I think getting yourself a Phoenix and getting yourself Imperial Troopers is great for all of the current farms. Jabba, Executor, and Leia are kind of the 3 best farms for starting players right now. So definitely think this is a solid start for an account. Looking good, dude. I do want to check. Let's see, not Dark Trooper. I want to check Veers. Veers or Piet. I'd actually rather see Piet be fast. So let's check your Piet. 68 additional speed, solid for how early this account is. I like it, dude. Good job. But yeah, keep going. I don't think there's a problem with your overall farming plan. I would probably go Jabba, Executor, Leia, and just go for that. Leia might be a little easier, honestly, if you're looking for a better farm where it's like a little easier. Leia might be a better option right now because we're starting to get to the point where the requirements are going to start hitting double drop soon, and like honestly, her stuff is so free to play friendly. Okay, plan is Jabba, Executor, Leia, JML. Perfect. I like that. Go for it, dude. But yeah, just keep in mind Iden Versio and getting up your Phoenix. Those two things are going to be really helpful for getting Galactic War. Then you can just throw on some TV show and just hit auto on it. Captain Rex turned Phoenix from garbage in the top 10 non-GL team. Yeah, honestly, it's so nice. I'm guessing Griffin, you're saying my free-to-play guild? Recruiting, I'm thinking about getting back into it sometime next week as I enter our last marking period of school. I don't know. I can check. I certainly can check, but I will let you know, Griffin. Griffin, your name is I Don't Whale, right? I believe, yeah, you're I Don't Whale. So yeah, I'll reach out to you. Who should I insta-kill with? Cal, Malgus, or Malik? Relic 9 Malik. Wait, Cal, Malgus, or Malik? That's a team? Cal, Kestis, Malgus, or Malik? Oh, with Cal, Malgus, or Malik. I usually see people do Malgus. I've heard people do Malik, but I usually see Malgus. Malgus is usually the way people go. Yeah, I figured it out, Anakin. Thank you. I usually see people go with Malgus. I've heard you can do Malak and be fine, but most people prefer the Malgus. Because if you leave Malgus too long unchecked, he'll just absolutely obliterate you. Sounds good, Caleb Weir. You have a great night. Okay, Nex Reaper. I don't need a full review today. I just need to know what to farm after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, please. Can you just tell me to do MPs, Inquisitor, Savage, or Wampa first? Saving meds for SLKR and having all his gear ready. I also have 18 Omis, so like what to do after SLKR. My ally code is in your friend section of the game because I'm so lucky. Haha. Or you also provided it, which I'm going to do just because I don't want to go searching. Okay. So you're saying after SLKR, where should you go? Well, first things first, you know, Savage should be relicked, like now. The fact that you have a Gear 12 Savage with an Omicron, I think I've mentioned this a couple times, it should be relicked right now. Is your guild pushing for Inquisitors? Is that why you have these Inquisitors? Or are you trying to jump ship to another guild that's going for Inquisitors? Give me some like ideas next what you're going for. Sounds good, Xanadal. You have a great night. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose. I think you'll win yours as well. No problems, you know? You gotta get that whiskey in you, and then you just clap cheeks, dude. You clapped mine. I'm sure you'll clap your opponents this time. Yeah, so don't go for Fifth Brother unless you're planning on jumping ship to a new guild. Do not go for this Fifth Brother. Do not go for your Inquisitors. They are not going to help this account. You want to focus down on things that will help the account first. So obviously, you said you're going for SLKR. I want to see Savage next. Savage is going to be an excellent farm to get him up to Gear 13. Wampa, you're almost to 6 stars, almost to 7. Honestly, should be your next farm. If you're getting close to getting a 7-star, I want to see that in this account, because 2 characters that can take on a full team is going to be huge for an account this small. The go-to farms for after an SLKR farm is Executor, which you don't have the TIE Bomber or the TIE Fighter finished, but you do have these guys finished, and you have a 5-star IG-2000. So the 2 are Executor and Sith Eternal. That's the route I took. That's the route Arnold's free-to-play took. That's how a lot of people go. That being said, you could go for JML2 if you want to break into the Rebels, but you share the most requirements with what you've done with Executor and Sith Eternal. So, E-Man, how dare you not sign up for being a moderator? Ugh, you hurt my soul. But yeah, no, that would be my suggestion. So Savage and Wampa next, and then get your Imperial Troopers into Sith Eternal, and then get Executor. So be farming the shards for Executor on the side if you can. Basically, you're kind of have to wait for Razor Crest is the major thing. And so that is kind of what I am calling for here. Is I'm going to say those 2 characters, and then Imperial Troopers into Executor or Imperial Troopers into Sith Eternal. That's really going to help you. You already have like the Darth Treya that you can throw with Sith Eternal to do, you know, the rest of the Proving Grounds. You have a Savage that you're going to, you know, be having. So you have some solid Sith already kind of started towards that idea. So that would be my suggestion. Razor Crest, you're almost to 330, or you're almost up to like Unlock next. Which one? Because they're very, very different. Yeah. Almost up to Unlock. Okay, so you're still a ways out, and you're still a ways from the ship. So I will leave it up to you which one you go for, which one you think is going to be the better farm, because you're pretty far away from both, but you do share some requirements with both. And so either one, they're going to share with requirements with each other as well. And so, you know, go for whichever one calls to you most. I personally would go Executor first if you're looking at getting Razor Crest and kind of keep going on that path. I would probably go Executor first because a crystal income is kind of the most important thing in a new roster. So that's going to be my suggestion for where you should go after SLKR. So I think you're kind of on the money for, you know, Impies, Inquisitors, Savage, Wampa. I would do Savage, Wampa, Imperial Troopers into one of those 2 farms. Okay, sounds good. Sith Eternal. I mean, it'll give you all the Proving Grounds shards, because you'll have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and you'll have Sith Eternal. You'll be able to do every single tier of Proving Grounds. So it's going to be super nice, and by the time you finish Sith Eternal, you'll probably be around that 4 million cap. So, solid work, dude, so far. Get that SLKR in here. I want to see it. Okay, only Bombardment. I need to write down where we are in the stream. We are 2 hours, 1 minute, and 38 seconds. I left my pen in the car because I had paperwork to fill out for work. I will write it down in my stream notes. You got it, Griffin? Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Just want to check my mods, see what characters need to be fast for the SLKR event. That's right. Okay. And some advice for ships. Okay. So, for the SLKR event, you should have basically all of the, modding. This is the wrong account, isn't it? Is this the right account? Sorry, the 3.4 just threw me off because it was the same. Yeah. Okay. This is him. So you need to know what needs to be fast for the SLKR event and some advice on ships. Okay, so genuinely you don't actually need that much speed as long as you have the Zetas. So if you have 2 Zetas saved up, you're gonna not need nearly as much speed. So you have the Hux Zeta, and you have over the threshold as long as you have the Kylo Ren Unmasked Zeta. You have the Kylo Ren Unmasked Zeta. So your Hux should be fast enough to get everything in there. You can take a look at my mods for the video, but you have high enough for Hux, and that's what's important. For the tiers following after you unlock Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, you need at least 330 speed. It's 331 technically, but 330 is how fast everyone else is. And so, or sorry, 230, not 330. My bad. That was, yeah, brain fart. 230 speed is the most that you need for the other tiers, but that says only if you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, his Leader Zeta. If you don't have his Leader Zeta, you need over 290 speed. So keep that in mind as you're kind of looking through your mods for the thing. Is you will need to make sure that your First Order officer and your Hux are over 290 if you don't have the Leader Zeta for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren when you get him. But otherwise, your Hux is already fast enough and things are looking good. But yeah, the exact speeds listed in my video. You can go check my video if you need to. As for fleets, I don't know really what you're looking for fleets. It looks like you're already working on your echelon, which is fantastic. I love seeing that. You're doing great there. If you're looking for like where to go next, my obvious answer is always going to be Executor. Executor from SLKR is always a fantastic farm. Especially when you've bought the bundle. You already have a 5-star Razor Crest, which is amazing. So you're on your way to Razor Crest already. Executor is going to be fantastic for this account. It's going to give you a crystal income. I know you don't spend money really at all. So definitely going to be super, super helpful for this account is going to be that First Order into Executor. So when you have the time in the area in your roster, you want to start farming that TIE Bomber. You're going to want to start farming, the IG-2000. Get a step up on that right now. But in general, keep in mind, if you're also looking for general ideas, keep in mind with your pilots, you want all of them to have 6-dot mods. Especially like the first ones you want to 6-dot the mods on are the ones that are in the starting lineup. So the First Order officer for the First Order fleet is one of them. Kylo Ren Unmasked in his TIE Silencer, you want 6-dot mods on all of his. When it comes to pilots, yes, I love having speed on characters, but if you have a mod that has at least 10 speed, throw a 6-dot on that. I'm not asking for God tier mods. I'm just asking for mods that are going to be good and that will give you the extra oomph into your pilots. So 6 dot anything with over 10 speed just to get yourself some good stuff for your pilots. Executor will also bring you into the Empire side of things, and so you'll be able to get a good Chimera fleet going by just getting an Iden Versio added. Cody Caldwell, there should be just a button on the far side of chat that you can click, and so here I'll try and show you on my chat here. So you just click down here so you can show your support for Rabid Beaver, and it should have some options here. That's right, I need to gift my memberships for the month at some point soon. But I appreciate you considering it, Cody. But yeah, as for anything else in your roster, I don't really have a great thing for your ships besides if you're looking for another easy fleet to work on in the background. It's going to be dumping all of your territory war currency into getting Malevolence and getting your Geos ships up to 7-star and just leveled up, because that's immediately another really good fleet to have on the side. But yeah, hopefully that helps, my friend. I know you're not here, and I wish I could show, you know, a little bit more to you for, like, you know, what you're looking for, but honestly, you're not here, so I can't. Cody Caldwell, thank you for the $9.99. You'll be popping up here on the screen here in just a second. Thank you so much. You want to send your ally code in and kind of what your current farms in the chat, and I will get to it right now. We have another $9.99 going towards the jar. Okay, Griffin is up next. Hold on, Nex, you pinged you pinged Lucas. Is there any specific reason that you pinged him? There you are. Let's move that over so you can see that. Okay. But yeah, Cody, just let me know and we will hop into yours. Oh, only to show him where. Got it. I need to start fighting up my fleet arena again. I'm running low on crystals in general. When is our payout for the raid? Because if our payout for the raid is today, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it has to be tomorrow because I think our raid usually ends at 4 p.m. for me. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, people need to get their hits in. This is not a great score. Okay, so tomorrow I'll get that in. Oh, okay. Got it. Cody, you there by chance? You're only at 10k, Griffin. Okay. Very new, bought almost all the Lightspeed bundles, just got SLKR, and I've been farming CLS, but I what to really focus on farming now. Okay, so you got almost all the Lightspeed bundles. GL Ray also, and to finish up, I suck at modding. Okay, sounds good, Cody. Go ahead and type in your ally code and make sure you put X's between the 3 sets of numbers. Otherwise, for some reason, YouTube recognizes that spam and will just delete it out of my chat. So get that ally code in and we'll go over it. I already kind of know, I have a fairly good idea of where I'm going to look in your account, and we will get your account nice and sexy after you have this roster review. Dude. E-man, I've been Cairo poor forever now. Do you know what my last farm was? Bro, it was the Inquisitors. Like, I am so Cairo poor already, and then, yeah, it's gonna keep going. Like, Scout Trooper is just for fun. It's because I'm almost out of fleet farms in general. So, okay. Hey, Justin Legolas, welcome, welcome. We have Nex Reaper here to give you a General Kenobi. We had him prepped just in case. Okay, I'll go home now. Oh gosh. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so you got SLKR. I do want to emphasize get him to Relic 7 just in general. But solid work getting him up to Relic 6 so far. Let's take a look. Okay, have a great night, Nex Reaper. My brain's just dying today. Let me get some more water in me. But yeah, you have a great night, Nex. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was you, Justin Legolas, that Anakin Lava Crawler suggested as another mod for my channel, but I was like, I'm pretty sure he's a mod in a couple other channels. I don't want to overload anyone. Wasted or messed up. Sounds good, Cody. I probably will. Honestly, I'm surprised you have a Relic Mace Windu. That's kind of a wild side project, but hey, we don't shame peepees here, unless they're really, really bad and poorly farmed peepees. To give you an idea of a poorly farmed peepee, it would be, I really like Bodhi Rook, but I didn't farm up any Rebel fighters to go with him. That would be a poor peepee, and I would be very mad at you for a peepee like that. But just a little peepee that's well farmed, I'm fine with a little peepee. We are all fine with a little peepee. We all have peepees. Yeah, I know. E-Man, he's a mod in more channels than mine. He was one of my first mods. But yeah. It's Dank's roster. Yes, Dank was a good option because, you know, it's just a Bodhi is so out there. And so that is why that came to mind immediately when I wanted an example. First relics again. Okay, loved him as a tank. I mean, he's solid in a lot of teams now. Since his rework, he's a solid character. I'm not saying that he's not. It's just kind of a weird thing to be in the roster, especially near the top. But okay, so we're gonna kind of go through and show you what you're sleeping on first of all. So let's take a look at the two most common sleeps in the game. So you do have a Captain Rex here, and you have him at level 6. But his mods are very poor. This could be a fantastic team. Get some mods on Captain Rex. And so literally any 4 of these guys with Captain Rex is going to be better than any 5 of these guys. So don't be sleeping on this team. He's absolutely great. Hey, Rocco. Welcome, welcome. Relic 9C with Gear 8 armor. Oof, that's rough. But yeah, so don't sleep on Captain Rex. Get him some mods and get him on a team. You can throw that on defense, you can throw that on offense, and he's going to be banger. Even without his Zeta, even without his Omicron, even without gear. Another one that I already saw that you were kind of sleeping on, Zori. You have a Gear 1 Zori. If you just get her up to Gear 9 and then drop the Zeta on Finn, you instantly have a 5v5 and a 3v3 team that's really good. It's just Finn, Resistance Heroes, Rose, and Zori. And that's all you gotta do is just drop that Zeta on Finn, and it's immediately good. You do want to get this guy's speed up, though. Overall, I can already tell that your mods are suffering. I do suggest refreshing some mod nodes as much as you can, or not mod nodes, but mod energy as much as you can afford, because it is going to help. When it comes to light speed bundles, you're so far behind on mods. So definitely something to look into. If you're looking for a good mod farming guide, there's one on my channel. I'll just link it right now just so you have it. And it's easy to find. Playlists. And if I can find it, where's our member, or not member, our mod stuff? Here we go. Get shareable link. Okay, here you go. So that link, if you want to save it, that'll get you to basically our mod farming entire thing. So how to mod characters as well as how to farm mods. Just 2 videos. If you need one for like a simple how mods work, I'm working on it. It'll come out in the next week. So keeps you busy enough. However, I don't mind working with mods or YouTubers from other servers. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I tried my best not to overload the people that I get to help me out, and I've been very fortunate that a lot of people are willing to help out. I've got a couple people who are willing to do timestamps for me, which I've really appreciated. So honestly, CLS is not a bad thing. I like the idea of a CLS team. It's a fantastic team in general. You have your 3-POC farmed, which is awesome. I love seeing that. But honestly, I would rather go for Rey because you bought the Lightspeed bundles. You're right there. Get yourself a defensive Galactic Legend. Get yourself a way to do all of the proving grounds. Get yourself a way to basically have 2 extra teams, because that Zori team plus a Rey team is absolutely banger on defense. So don't sleep on that. Another place that I see a lot of people sleeping on their Lightspeed bundles is this right here with Scoundrels, but you did buy the Dash Rendar bundle, which I do appreciate. So make sure you are taking advantage of your Scoundrels as much as you can, making a Bounty Hunter team here, and then making, you know, a Scoundrel team with Queel, IG-11, and whoever else you want to throw in. But make those Lightspeed bundles stretch. We have an entire playlist of Lightspeed bundle guides that should help you out quite a bit. We're going to take a look at your mods real quick. You want to get First Order Officer slightly faster than Hux. It's very important that you do that. It helps with a lot of counters, a lot of proving grounds. Very important. Even if it's just 1 speed faster than Hux, super, super helpful. Mara Jade, I would like to see much faster. Your mods in general need a lot of work. So make sure you're in a good guild. If you aren't in a good guild, get in a good guild and start purchasing credits from the guild store. I'll show you in a sec about that. We also have a video on, you know, best ways to find credits as well, just to make it easier for you. So here's what I want to see. I want to see Supreme Leader Kylo Ren finished. I want to see Star Killer finished next. Star Killer is an insane team that you have sleeping in your roster. All you need is 1 Omicron. You're probably pretty close to an Omicron. Get yourself an Omicron. Yes, Juan, you are correct. Have I done the Galactic Challenge? I've done it a little bit, not much, E-Man. I haven't figured out how to do it with the Galactic Republic yet. %, for Jabba counter? Yeah, I mean, even without that, you can still counter Jabba at those speeds. It's just a little bit scarier, but yeah. Yeah, it is a 15% that you want to do for him, but we're not getting into that. So you're going to want to do or a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, then you're going to want to finish the Star Killer. All you need is there is much conflict in you. This Omicron is all you need to get this team off the ground and started. And then you're going to want to go into Rey. That's kind of the path that I would give you. Keep in mind, you're going to want to think of Executor in the future as well, so be picking up Razor Crest shards. I kind of have quite a few guides on Lightspeed bundles. This is my suggested route that you should go. It's going to be super, super helpful. I'm not going to roast you at all because you are a newer player, and honestly, a lot of this looks like, you know, you're doing what you can with what you have. And the fact that you already have SLKR is awesome. But yeah, so some side projects for you. Sith Triumvirate Heroic Raid. Close to a team that can solo it. Cody, do you have friends in that guild, or is it just a guild you joined randomly? Because with a roster like this, you should be in a much better guild. Especially because you have Geonosian Brood Alpha, you have Geonosian Spy, you have Geonosian Soldier. You have friends there? Okay. Because it's really difficult for me to see this and be like, yes, keep it like this. Also, if you get First Order Officer faster than Hux, and you're able to get through the Sith Triumvirate, if anyone's able to clear off Nihilus, you can go through the whole thing solo with no problems. With the ultimate, of course, for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Hey, Jack, happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. But honestly, I want to say switch guilds. Like, you should be in a much bigger guild, especially because you almost have your Geos done for Wat Tambor. But if you're looking just to finish the Sith Triumvirate Heroic Guild or Heroic Raid, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, once you get his ultimate, can solo the entire thing. I used to do it every time the raid came around because I thought it was a lot of fun and it was hilarious. And so it takes like 20 minutes to do, but I do it at work all the time. SLKR can solo the raid if he's Relic 8 or 9. If he's Relic 7, he can't solo the raid. Even with good mods, at least that I've seen so far. Because I had mine at 570 speed back then, and I still couldn't solo it. But Huck's crew, First Order Officer, and First Order Stormtrooper had no problems getting through the entire raid every single time. Other things you need to work on is the TIE Echelon. This should be added to your farms immediately, especially the Special Forces TIE Fighter as well. These two are integral to this fleet. If you want to know how to use this fleet, I have a video on it, but it does require those last two characters. That is what allows you to beat Executor. And so don't sleep on your First Order fleet. Take the time to finish it. You already have a 5-star Razor Crest. That's awesome. You bought the Hyperdrive bundle. Also awesome. So it looks like Executor's kind of on the rise. So to kind of summarize, because we've kind of gone over a lot, finish your SLKR, work on your Star Killer, go to Rey, and then go to Executor. Those are kind of your major projects. Side projects between now and then are that Star Killer, as well as finishing your Echelon, finishing your Special Forces TIE Fighter, and then finishing your Geos. Get these Geos up to Gear 12. It takes almost nothing to get a Geo up to Gear 12, but that'll not only will leverage you into a different guild, but if you're staying in your current guild, it'll give you WAT-ready Geos. So get them up to Gear 12. All of your Geos should be Gear 12. Go watch that video on mods. It'll help you a ton. I know that was a lot of information, and I hope it was as clear as possible. If you have questions, feel free to ask me in the Discord, and we can go over some more. Okay, Griffin, roast me, please. Okay. We will roast you, my friend. Keep in mind, it takes me a second to roast. First of all, the fact that you have Relic 9 Sith Eternal and a Relic 7 Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and you've already brought it up yourself. The fact that you don't have your Armorer done, but you have a Relic 9 Sith Eternal is crazy. But, like, a Relic 9 Sith Eternal over a Relic 9 Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is bonkers to me. Especially one that you haven't put work into. Like, completely insane. Come on, dude. Okay, I gotta say, I'm proud of you for not relicking HK. It's a peepee. Dude, I didn't even look at his mods. Is his mods bad? Am I gonna be pissed about his mods? I mean, they're all health. 491. That's actually not bad. Health percentage. Okay. Why is there a protection percentage? Switch that to health. Come on, dude. It's not bad mods, though. Jack, welcome to being damn amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. You are awesome. I believe I do know your Discord already, so I'm not going to have you switch your Discord. But thank you for becoming damn amazing. Just make sure you are part of the Discord so that way you can take full advantage of your memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. Ask my hot utils remod officer. Why? Why? Yeah, I have questions for him. I mean, I did look at your mods a couple days ago, and we did talk about it, and it looks like most of the mods are actually not too shabby. But yeah, that is painful to see that. That's the problem with using hot utils to remod, is a lot of the times you kind of get screwy mods, so I don't know how much he's doing it like himself. Why so much Relic 3s? I mean, I'm not seeing a ton of Relic 3s outside of like the Lightspeed bundles. Like, you know, a lot of Phoenix here that are Relic 3. Oh, come on, dude. It hurts my soul that you haven't Relic Iden. Come on. And Nihilus is sitting here at gear 12. Doesn't look like you're sleeping on too much, but that it also depends on your fleets. Yeah, dude, come on. Why is your Iden not relicked? Your second sister should be too, but your Iden needs to be relicked. You have TIE Interceptor. Oh. What is that quote from Krennic? We were on the verge of greatness. A man of your means and you chose to become a farmer. Dude, relic your Iden. You have a Palpmobile. You took the time to build out this fleet and then decided to drop the ball. Oh, gosh. If I look carefully, fine, I will look carefully. Yeah, so Relic 3 Jedi Knight Revan, which should be at least Relic 5. Relic 5 Jedi Knight Luke, which should be a Relic 7. A Relic 3 Chewbacca, which should be at least Relic 5. C-3PO, I don't care. That's a Relic 3 with no problems. Relic 3 Captain Rex, honestly, I'm fine. The rest of the team's already at Relic 3. Han Solo definitely should be upped. 3 Pac definitely should be upped. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing the Relic 3s that you're seeing. Okay, yeah. So it looks like his minimum mod level is Relic 3. Oh, it should be upped for quite a few of the characters, you're right. Relic 3 Plo Koon, when he's your Jedi tank for your Star Killer. So you should probably have a higher Relic level than that. But yeah, no, dude, Iden Versio, you are dropping the ball on that one. This flushed out of a Chimera fleet without Iden Versio relict is insane to me. Okay. Your BTLB, dude. Your fleets. You're dropping the ball. You're dropping the ball in fleets. Your next GL or GI? Is it Grand Inquisitor? Because I'll stab you. Or is it a Galactic Legend? I don't know who your next Galactic Legend's going to be. I'm guessing Jedi Master Luke. I would hope Jedi Master Luke with this the stuff that you have. Who are you going for? Okay. Yeah, and so even then, all your Relic 3s are the characters you need at higher relics. Yes, I do respect the Relic 8 Dark Trooper. A high Relic Dark Trooper is something that I do respect a lot. But he asked me to roast him, so I'm trying not to look at the good things. Because there are good things about this account. Like the fact that he even has a Hyena Bomber is insane compared to most people. Like, yeah. The fact that he relicked his, BAM is great. But yeah. Oh, okay. Where is he? A Relic 3 Savage? Dude, Relic 5 that Savage. Relic 5 him. Yeah, let's do a quick speed check. Mara Jade, 330. Please. Thank you. Okay. Darth Revan being that fast, I don't think he needs to be that fast, but I understand why people make him that fast. Jedi Knight Revan at Relic 3 and that fast, not bad. The fact that he's Relic 3, though, is a little painful. Resistance Hero Finn, better be over 300. He's barely. Please get him up to 330. Dude, Quill. Where's your Quill? Get your Quill above your Dash Rendar. Come on. Let's check your mods down here. Honestly, mods are good. I gotta say, solid modding. I'm not seeing too many things with mods. But yeah, it's just... Okay. So, you remember how we talked recently about how PPs are a good thing, but a poorly farmed PP is always a bad thing. Sith Eternal at Relic 9 with a armor that's gear, what is it, gear 8? Painful. And Night Sisters, do you even have Daka and Zombie? You don't have Daka and Zombie going. Wat Tambor's where he needs to be, I saw that. But like, dude, support your Sith Eternal. If he's your PP, please give him a little bit more. Let's check red. I hate the frickin' thing. It always covers up. Let's check my resistance chips. That's after JML. Okay, so you're looking at resistance chips. I mean, resistance is an okay fleet. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. You have the Rey Lightspeed bundle, but you're not going for Rey during a time where we have an insane Raycron? Like, gear 12. You already have her at gear 12. You already have BB-8 at 7-star. You could have Rey in like 3 weeks. Oh. Okay. Like, literally, you could have Rey in 3 weeks. Why are you not going for Rey? It was gifted to you, but still, I don't like Rey. I hate Rey in canon, but you are sleeping on something that could make your account jump. You could do a backflip with your account. You spend on datacrons, or at least you are very focused on them. It looks like spending 100%, though. You could have... like... that Rey could push you to Kyber 2. Like, that's how good Rey is with that Datacron. I mean, at least he has the Sidious, but he doesn't have Bane, and he has a Bane-cron. Hopefully you're getting Bane soon. Okay. I will get off my... I will get off my soapbox and stop calling you a blight on this earth, because, you know, you do have a solid account. But please... couple things. I would strongly suggest going for Rey first. You are right on the door, and it can push you to Kyber 2, which is going to be some great crystal income for the next little while. Also, side tangent with that, please support your Sith Eternal. You brought him up to Relic 9, he's a PP, I get that. But please don't leave him as that. Especially because even if you're getting Bane, you're never going to put Bane with Sith Eternal. The amount of times you put Bane with Sith Eternal are going to be nil. So, get him some support outside of Bane. Also, please, Relic Iden. Please. I'm begging you. Relic Iden. Starkiller only has a 70% win rate against it. You know, basically you have to take a GL or you have to take a Starkiller against it. There's not really any off-meta counters to Rey, even with without Ben. And if we just, obviously we're not going to get anything here, but if we just go like this and we drop that Kron on for this little time that we have, so this is obviously Oh, let's switch it to 3v3 because it's looking at the other thing. We look at Rey with Jedi Training Rey and with Holdo, regardless of which Kron we have. So we're going to throw this Kron. All of a sudden, no one can win against it. We take away that Kron and we'll throw on the Rey Kron. You know, we've got Starkiller not working. All this stuff not working. So, yeah. Okay, so you're going for, if you're gonna go for Rey, the good news is you have the Zeta that you need. You have every single Zeta you need to start the Rey event. All you need is the Spice Runner skill Zeta, and that's all you need to get through the Rey event. So now you just need to start saving up Zetas now for Rey herself. I suggest at least 3, maybe 4 to be able to get through her ultimate tier. You already have the Resistance Hero Finn Zeta, which is also super helpful for the Rey event. So 40 of 65 of Radis. Keep in mind that Radis comes around twice a month, which means you are a month and a half away from Radis at the very most. If you drop 1 refresh, you're a month away, or whenever it shows up again twice, which it usually shows up within a week and a half of each other. So you could be a week and a half away if you do 1 refresh. So no excuses. So yeah, you could like we'll even take a look. We'll take a look right now. So we go events calendar. Gosh, Admiral's Maneuver. What is today? Today's the 5th. Tomorrow you get 1 set of shards. And then on the 23rd. So you are 1, 2, 3 weeks away from having, if you do 1 refresh. And that's 1, 2, and then half a week. So you have 2.5 weeks. In that time, you can relic those 2 characters, get the relic levels up, and you could have a Rey by the end of that week. And so within 3 weeks, you could have a Galactic Legend in your roster. Go for it. So honestly, this has been a productive roast. Okay. It depends, E-Man. It depends. Yeah, Relic 7 JTR and BB-8 can take a while. But if he's at all saving up for, you know, his Rebel farm right now, he probably can get it. Okay, so this is Bampillion? Bampilon? Bampilon, are you still in chat? Yeah, you'll be fine, Griffin. Okay, you're E-Man, you're Bampilon. Got it. Finishing Rayrex with Radis comes out tonight. Also, E-Man, I am going to change your nickname to E-Man if you don't mind. Just so that way we can make sure that you get your stuff. Because you should be damn cool, right? No? No, you aren't damn cool. But yeah, if you ever do become damn cool, which you should, I want to make sure that it's easy to find you. Okay, so this is a larger account. Got it. Heck yeah, Project Martin. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so for E-Man, you just said just for fun. What would you do if you were me? Hondo Flex. I do love seeing Hondo and Naka, a Relic 9 Hondo. You better have the stuff around it. You better have a good scoundrel team. Really? You have a Relic 9 Hondo, but you haven't bothered to get Emphas Nest? I feel like that's kind of like the go-to person that goes with Hondo. Interesting. I'm not going to call you out on it by any means, just for the simple reason that Hondo can kind of fit anywhere, but it's just interesting not seeing that. You should roast this man. You have the Relic 8 Bane. You're finishing farms. No Lord Vader. First things first, I would finish your Maldalorians. You have the Relic 7 Django, you have the Relic 5 Maul. Get that Canderous, ISC, and Gar Saxon up. Yeah, I can use Hondo to be Zori. Nice. But yeah, Maldalorians is definitely something I'd look into, like, soon. It's a great team that you have just lying in your roster. It does a lot. Like, that can take down Seer teams, that can take down JMKs, like, throw it. Like, you know, you're not using Lord Vader, get it. Third sister, and I'm guessing that you were a good guildmate and got everything, so I'm proud of you, buddy. How many Kairos do you need for Rey? That sounds like a swago.gg question. You need 400 dark side and 300 light side. She said, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole bunch of holes, but I often see Maldalorian slept on, honestly. That's kind of the... I would be happy if you roast me. Like, I don't see a whole lot when it comes to Mauls. Most of them are slept on. I only have 17 more minutes before I gotta get off. Didn't realize how late it was. You guys are just too entertaining. How dare you guys be so nice? No, I can definitely find holes. Like, I was actually just looking for this. I was like, where is he? He's got to be in this account. What is this, dude? You have a Gear 12 Seer and a non-leveled up Malicos? Yeah, like, the thing about accounts this large is, like, yeah, there's gonna be holes, but they're gonna be few and far between, and most of them, like, most people are aware of the holes they have in their account. And the big holes that I'm seeing is primarily Conquest characters. And I can see why already. Like, the fact that you have one Omicron on Bane tells me a lot. It tells me that you don't have Omicrons to spare. You're putting one Omicron on each character. And so I can understand why you're sleeping on some of these. Maul, there's no excuse. It doesn't require an Omicron. You're just screwing yourself there. But, like, Malicos, like, even with just one Omicron, you should be up here. Same with Ben. The fact that I saw Ben down here and you have GL Ray hurts my soul. And, like, with this new Holdocron, you need the Malicos in your roster, like, ASAP. Like, even if you can just drop one. Dude, I am very aware of all my holes. Yeah, Savage with no Omicron, like, yeah. Iden Versio. Okay, buddy. Iden Versio, please. Palp Shuttle, please. Come on, guys. This is like my favorite fleet in the game, and so many people sleep on it. People keep being like, oh, you're addicted to Iden and bringing it up. It's because it's such a good fleet. It can beat every single fleet in the game. Finish it. Okay. Okay. So I would personally, if I were you, if I were this account and I was going through this account and looking for what farm I want to do next, the answer is none. I would not work on a new farm if I were you. I would take a 3 to 6 month break from major farms and I would shore up holes. Why is there a Relic 1 POW? Is that just for the fleet? And I would just... Same Star Wars to a special event years ago. Oh my gosh. Okay, I would shore up holes. I would take a break from the meta and get some of these holes fixed. I think that's going to honestly help your account over getting the next toy. You're hitting that 10 million GP area, you need to fill in the holes that you have. And not filling them in now is just going to hurt overall. Yeah, I'll do a speed check. Absolutely, man. Honestly, kind of a slow Supreme Leader kind of run. All of your GLs are kind of slow. Interesting. Like, for an account this large, this is actually surprising speeds for how slow your GLs are. 343 for a Resistance Hero Finn. I do like seeing that. That is sexy. Mine's faster. Your cat should be at 350. Gotta be honest with you, should be at 350. 341's not bad, though. ADRAD being that fast is interesting. Swago just bashing on you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, I would want to shore up these holes bad. If I were you. Mara Jade should be I would get your Mara Jade faster, honestly. All Hondo, all that matters. How much additional speed do you have, Hondo? 166. Wild. Wild, E-Man. Although, if you do drop your speed of your cat by like 50, 40, somewhere around there, you could mess up the Maul counter, because the Maul counter gets thrown off entirely if cat is slower. It's like not, you know, not awfully bad, but it can be actually pretty bad. And it's kind of entertaining to see that happen. But yeah, okay, your Hondo's insane, and I do love seeing a good PP. PPs are what keep us in the game. And like your mods overall are solid. Your account needs so much work that my game crashed. Holy crap. Bane is overkill fast. I mean, the thing is, you don't need Bane overkill fast. He only needs like 260 to 280 for his speedy, man. But like, hey, if it's a PP, it's a PP. I don't like investing in characters even when they're PPs over more than I need to. Like, you know, Bane is a PP for me, and I definitely put good mods on him. But my Bane is still only, I actually don't know. I want to say 268, maybe. $270. Like, I don't know. He doesn't really need more speed, especially with the current Datacron. The current Datacron, he outspeeds GLs. Sounds good, Griffin. I appreciate it. I will make sure I add those. Yeah, you crashed my game. How dare you? But yeah, honestly, good account. I would fill in holes. If I were to tell you where you're going, I'm still kind of in the roast mindset, and I apologize for that because I am kind of roasting your account. But I do highly suggest taking a 3 to 6 month break and kind of filling in some of these holes. I think, honestly, it'll help you most. Hey, Skodal, welcome, welcome. Okay, Lucas, are you still in the chat, Lucas? I'm gonna try and I can't speak today, guys. I'm gonna try and bang out Lucas and Legolas right now. Okay. Hey, healer. I'm gonna change yours too. Should you refresh hard nodes? The only time that I typically refresh hard nodes is if I'm trying to make a deadline, like a new character coming out, that type of thing. And I would never refresh them more than once, maybe twice. Twice in a very big pinch. But it's up to you. If you can afford the extra 25 crystals, do it. But keep to your crystal budget. I don't want you going over on your crystal budget, especially if you're free to play. So... I didn't feel anything where I'm at, Beaver. Titan. Brain not work. Titan, I did not feel an earthquake at all. But then again, that could just be me. I grew up in Alaska where we get a lot of earthquakes, and so I'm kind of used to them, so. Yeah, Web, I'll pull up the surprise for us again. We'll go from the other way of looking at it. Here we go. Right here. We have our merch store officially open. So we got some cool shirts, you know, some hoodies. My favorite are by far the mugs, and so there's nothing wrong with a little peepee. And my symbol is on the back, and then the damn awesome. We got the beaver dam on the back of that one. But we got a merch store, so it is officially open. Okay, so let's jump into your account real quick. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little peepee, you know? I will be ordering some of my own merch to wear on stream. Yes, Sovereign Winter. I'll unsub. Malicos, Empire Fleet, Ben, Maul, Iden Versio, probably fix more of your fleets if they're bad. I didn't check the rest of your fleets, but honestly, just take some time and get some holes filled in. Don't go after major projects is kind of what I'm saying. I'm not going to give you anything more specific than that because honestly, there might be more that I just didn't see because I got to that point and I was already kind of roasting you. But yeah. That was the scariest moment of my life, not the fact that I just closed my patella, tore my MPL? N? I can't tell what letter that is. And took some bone off my kneecap all in one swing of a baseball bat. Jeez. Dude. I could sleep on Krex for now. Dude, even like a Gear 9 Krex, though, gets holds in Kyber. Like, come on, dude. Gear 9, you know, not Zeta Krex is going to do so much for you. Anyways. But yeah, I would rather have Malicos over Krex, over Savage, basically all the ones you're sleeping on. The only two that I would say are like top priority for me is Ben and Malicos. So. Rude Legolas made Beaver roast me. I don't like that. Gross, Griffin. Gross. Okay. Healer, we've already been through your account and roasted it. Houndstooth, Xanadu's Blood, TIE Silencer with Slave 1, TIE Advanced. Kylo's Command Shuttle as reinforcements, not looking for a full roster, just some ship advice. I would honestly run, so especially in Grand Arena, I would run TIE Silencer, Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle, and Houndstooth as your opening team. That is what I used to run, and it works really, really well. Until you can get your TIE Echelon running, that would be my suggestion as your offensive team, and then you can throw like maybe TIE Advanced, Xanadu's Blood, and Slave 1 as your other fleet with Executrix. So that would be my suggestion for kind of your major fleet is the TIE Silencer, Houndstooth, Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle with the First Order TIE Fighter as a reinforcement, and then whoever else you can bring in. If you have a Plo Koon, honestly, Plo Koon's your best bet. Get this Plo Koon to 5-star, and this is going to be 100% great. Yeah, like, I'm not saying your roster's garbagey, man. Your roster, I mean, it's a 5GL roster. It's hard to make a garbage roster at that high of level. It's just, it needs to do what I'm doing to my account right now. Like, my account, I was rushing GL after GL, and I wasn't taking the time. Nute Too Good gave me a roster review probably... it's probably been close to a year now. and he gave me a roster review. And like he's like, dude, you're not finishing any of your farms. Finish your farms. And I took a look at it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish my current farm right now, but yeah, I do need to. And so I've kind of been doing that in and out. And then I took a full-on break in the last. It's been since November that I've taken a break from major farms. And trust me, the next thing's right on the rise. I'm like, literally, I could get JML in probably a month and a half. And I'm leaving it because I need to fix the holes in my roster. So 6 GLs. I'm sorry, E-Man. My bad. I have a bad memory. 6 GL roster. It's hard to make a bad 6 GL roster. Just fill in some holes, dude. It's gonna help you more than the next big project. Yeah, the Rebel team is gonna get you tons of holds on defense. But yeah, that would be my suggestion to you is run that first order fleet right there. You know, Side Silencer, Kylo Ren's command shuttle, Houndstooth as your opening lineup. And then, you know, whoever you want, but keep your Empire and your Bounty Hunters as a backup fleet in case you don't full clear, because you don't want to just throw everything in on the first attempt, especially when you already have a good team going. So that would be my suggestion to you, Healer. Okay, sounds good, Swiggo. You have a great day. Okay, I gotta go in 5 minutes. Legolas, we're looking at your free-to-play account. Last time we looked at your free-to-play account, I'm pretty sure I had nothing to say. Would I run that with... Yes, run that with Finalizer once you get it, and then swap out Houndstooth for Echelon as soon as you can. E-Man getting salty. Sounds great. You have a great night, Healer. Or I guess if you're around next, it's probably a good day. Okay, so is this Jabba? Is that who you're going for? Finish Grand Inquisitor for the Reva mission. Yep, got my official Reva shard on the 4th count. Heck yeah. Check Tusken Chieftain's mod set, then going for Leia. Leia, okay. I saw the Bosch Leia and I was like, is that Jabba? Then go for Starkiller, then go for either Jabba or JML after. I mean, you have a spot for 2 of the requirements for Starkiller. Is that more of just you like Starkiller and you love how he works in the game and you want a GL killer? Or is that like you think this should really fit in your roster? Because you don't have the best roster for a Starkiller farm. Legolas can confirm. It's been a while since I've had anyone salty. It's been only like a week since I've been salty. But that was just because things just didn't work out. It might have been 2 weeks ago. Then there was that one stream that I actually raged. That was the first and only time I've raged on stream, and that was wild. Face Ray and lower gear. Yeah, it's not so much the Ray or the Ray. It's not so much the Starkiller itself won't fit in your account. The Starkiller is going to fit in your account regardless. It'll fit in anyone's account. He's great, especially because you went for Sith Eternal, which means you have the Emperor Palpatine, you have the Mara Jade, and then you have the Starkiller. It's going to fit. It's just the fact that your Dash Rendar doesn't really have a team, and your Talon. I don't think I saw a Traya in here, so your Talon doesn't really have a Traya, and your you don't really have Rebel fighters, and so that's kind of what I'm specifically talking about when it comes to Starkiller doesn't fit perfectly in this roster. So thank you for seconding his saltiness, Justin. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that Starkiller is a bad farm in this roster. I'm just saying that it doesn't quite fit. Like as soon as you get it, it's not going to quite fit perfectly in the roster. But honestly, if you're going for Leia, you're probably going to go for JML pretty soon. And so then it'll fit a lot better into your roster. So yeah, and honestly, taking a Starkiller farm and exploding outwards from there, where you're getting, Dash Rendar, you're getting all those other teams in, you're actually building yourself up for success really, really well. And I mean, I trust you, Justin. I've seen a couple of your accounts. I trust you 100% to, go along that route. It's just something I felt like I should bring up to you. then either Jabba or JML. Jabba and JML are going to be great farms for this. Do you have an Executor already? I'm guessing you do. No, you don't. You don't have Executor. Are you planning on Executor anytime soon? If this is a free-to-play account, I would probably do Leia if that's your passion. Do Leia and then jump into Executor. You're really close to Executor. You have all the shards you need, so jump into that Executor. Who needs ships? Oh no, yeah, you really don't have anything, do you? Yeah, you've got no ships. Do you just not believe in ships? Ask her if you get salty when you get constructive criticism. Yeah, I just need to do the BAM event. Yeah, so I'd probably do, if you're going for Leia, sure, go for Leia. But I would put Executor above Leia personally. But if you want to wait on it, I get it. Wait on it. But do Leia, do Executor after Leia. I want to see a crystal income in here. Road to Kyber, no ships. If I have seen an account that's done it. If you want to, you can, Justin. I have seen people do it, but it's painful to see. I would much rather you have a crystal income, especially on a free-to-play account. So get that Executor in soon. You wanted me to look at Chieftain? Is that who you wanted me to look at? So I'm guessing this is a PP of you. Why? Okay, I thought it was a broken set for a second. I was like, why? Jeez, 176 speed on Chieftain. Yeah, that's the fastest I've seen. You asked me the other day. That's definitely the fastest Chieftain I've seen. Yeah, no, if you're going to Kyber with no ships, it's usually because you took the time to get a whole bunch of GLs or, you know, some really, really solid backbone. But yeah. So overall, this account is looking good. I like where it's going. You have a Qui-Gon Omicron, I assume? Am I missing a Qui-Gon Omicron? Okay, yeah, so here's my 2 suggestions for you, my friend. My first suggestion is get yourself a Qui-Gon Omicron, because you can throw a couple Galactic Republic Jedi with Jedi Knight Anakin and get some solid holds wherever you are, even up to Kyber. So my suggestion to you, my friend, is going to be getting a Qui-Gon Omicron and getting yourself an Executor sooner rather than later. But yeah, so that would be kind of my 2 suggestions for you. Overall, I mean, I don't have a lot to say about your account. You're a pretty early on account, and you're taking the time to get things like Armor. You've gotten yourself a Mara Jade to go with your Emperor Palpatine. Like, I know, I can tell that you know what you're doing. I just, seeing your ships pains me. Executor, Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay, so I do gotta get going, but we are gonna get going, but we're gonna see if we can raid someone just for fun. Nooch did it to me. I'm gonna see if we can do it as well. There wasn't anyone last I checked, but we can check again. See if someone has added their stream in, because if we can raid someone, that sounds like it'll be a little fun. So let me see what we can find. That's really weird. Why is it doing that? Calvin Awesome is awesome. Sweet. If he has his raids turned on, which he's part of the group chat that me and Nooch have, so I would assume that he has it on because we all did talk about it. So, yeah, no problem, Griffin. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have Twitch, unfortunately. I do have Twitch, but I don't stream to both because there's some weird rules with that, and I really don't want to deal with it, because I want to be able to sit here when I'm talking to people like we've had today where they're newer, and I can be like, hey, I know you don't understand mods, I want you to go check out this video. And if I'm streaming on Twitch, I will get demonetized and get in trouble for doing that when I'm streaming on Twitch. So yeah, sounds good, Jack. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up regardless, just to talk about your membership privileges and whether or not you want to do them anytime soon. Nick, welcome. Let me go to studio and we'll see if we can't get a fun little raid going. I've never raided someone, so I don't know who's online, but we are going to try. Customization, redirect. Is there anyone live? Ah, there is someone live. Okay, okay, okay. What are you guys feeling? Are we looking for Scribe or are we looking for Calvin Awesome? Which one you guys want to go to? Calvin? Okay. Let me do my outro really quick, and then we will pass you guys to Calvin. I believe it's just, I just end my stream, and it should bring you guys over, and then I'll come over myself and say hello. Okay. I actually haven't interacted much with Calvin. Okay, so we're going Calvin Awesome. Add a live stream, watch after yours ends. So we'll see if this works, guys. Let me save that. Okay. Sick. Well, let me get my outro song in here, and we can kind of finish up, you know? Gotta clear all of my tabs, my 752 freaking tabs. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully this raid thing works. I'm excited. And I'm so excited for our new merch store. I can't wait to get a couple pieces of merch for myself, including a mug, and I'm probably going to get a shirt to wear on stream. Thank you for those who are damn elite. You guys make this possible, coming in every month. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, Joe Correa, I think his name is. Awesome. You're awesome, dude. Thank you for everything you've done. Damn best by far. ADP, I can't quite call you the sugar daddy, but you're close. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you to all of my damn contributors. You guys help so much, especially getting that Relic 9 Jar Jar. Thank you guys so much for coming, and we'll see how this raid goes. But I will see you guys in the next video.